Hey, I'm Kev Kemesko and welcome back to American Truck Sim. As it's been a while, and last time we played this, the Oklahoma map DLC came out. But of course, yesterday we had more freedom brought to American Trucks, and we had Kansas released, along with what was it? Farming equipment stuff as well, farming machinery. Oh, the hat is out. How dare you? Where's my Boston Bruin hat? It came today. I thought it fit the, American aesthetic, so we're keeping the dodgy hat, alright? Plus I got really dodgy gloves as well, because my hands are freezing. So alright, but yeah, let's head into American Trucks. I'm already loaded up. Oh god. I can't remember where I placed myself. I'm here, I think. American Trucks then. Right. Get out of here, music. It's now trucking time. Alright. Hopefully I'll be able to see it soon. Oh god, this is so weird playing with the original HUD. I got rid of all my mods because I wasn't sure how many would actually work with. With the update? So I'm going to go through it all again at the weekend and see what I can re-download and stuff. Apart from some map mods, which is on Truckee, which is like the app I use to, track all my jobs and all that. Because if we go to here, so the map mods I got basically give me the whole USA, because I got like coast to coast, Great Midwestern, so up here, Hello Michigan or Project Michigan, so that gets added, and then it's got Ontario as well. I've forgotten what the Ontario mod's called, which is like really good. So we don't actually have all the states in the game. We only got like a third of them, but I quite like the mod. So as you can see, we had Oklahoma added, now got Kansas added. So they are kind of working up the kind of towards the Midwest as well, because we're gonna have Nebraska added next and Arkansas, where our driver's stranded apparently. I'm surprised I haven't added Louisiana, to be honest, but I guess they'd probably work Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, like work their way through here, and then Florida will be like the big map for like the southeast region, just like Texas is the big map here. And I think like the first map was like California, wasn't it? So that was the big map on the west coast. But yeah, it's looking all cool. Alright, and then they have added new stuff as well. Oh my god, I'm not overdraft, am I? Oh no, that's a couple streams ago. But yeah, as you can say, they've added new special transport. Plus, in the 1.49 update, we now got used trucks dealerships. So we can go to other used truck dealership we want and get some used trucks as well. But there are mods that make that more realistic, I've seen, but I'll test them out and then I can add them in the game. But yeah, we do have a delivery set up. So going from Idabel to Ardmore in Oklahoma, because I haven't really shown you a lot of Oklahoma as well. So we're going to try and go through Oklahoma and Kansas today. Show you as much as I can. And try and remember how to freaking drive in this thing. Because I think I've got everything set to auto, don't I, in this? I'm pretty sure. That's not the button I want. That's the button I want. There you go. Oh, let's get out of here. This fucking truck, mate. As oh my god, I've got 170 miles to go already. Right, and I've already damaged the truck. Brilliant. No, is that not just like a camper van just overlooking the... Was it overlooking this road? That's a bit weird. We need real companies. I said I have to try all the mods out. These are the only mods that I've seen, at least on Truckit at the moment, that actually properly work. So that's why I've only got trap mods. Or map mods. Like I've had the only mod I've got for European Truck Sim as well as the Indonesia map one. And then a real economy, because I did go a bit through Steam Workshop for Euro Truck Sim as well. But yeah, I've got to try them all. Because I did see there was a couple mods which did get abandoned, like I did try, that I did play at the beginning of the year, so we'll get through it all. In a moment, let's just cruise through quite a lot of greenery, yeah? Don't have to change gear, do I? Oh no, it's auto gears, isn't it, in this? Gives you the freedom to do what you want in the truck. I have seen if we deliver from, was it Topeka, I think? Or deliver to Topeka, you get a free salamander stuffy toy for your cabin. Definitely got to try and do that then. I didn't realise Kansas City was like the capital of salamanders in what Kansas is. The salamander state in America. Oh my god, what is that? Is that meant to be like the Mississippi River or something down there? That does not look green. That does not look healthy. Then there's some more like the... Was it River Thames then? Mississippi River. Oh my god, look at all the fucking cows. Oh god. Because this is the first time in ages I've played this without the... Was it real companies and all that? It's interesting to see what everything's like. Oh my god, we've got this... What? I've got to turn round. Right. Don't mind me. I've got to turn round. What time will work tomorrow? I don't know, because I'm hoping to do a Dakar, you know, doing the roadmap editor. Make the, 200 kilometer stage or whatever. That would literally just be the stream. Just doing the roadmap. And doing the stage design. I did publish the, 10 kilometer stage that, you know, just made as a test. If you do want to try that in Dakar, does it right? It's just Dakar for dummies. So because I didn't realise as well, where I've put the waypoint, you can literally cut off half that map. So that's probably why it's called Dakar for dummies as well, because you could literally just finish it in like 30 seconds. That map. No, it's not my fault they crashed. All on the wrong side of the road. What is this? Right, out the way. But yeah, we'll check out some like used truck dealers as well, I guess. Remember that I've got auto lights on. I don't have to mess with them now. I've gone full lazy and just clicked auto lights and auto, high beams. Yeah, well after that, yeah. Yeah, I have no idea how long it's going to take to design a 200 kilometer stage. Because they did try a couple of, roadbook editor maps as well, which are pretty cool. It's just a shame they released it, you know, a year late when there's like 100 players, rather than on time when they could, you know, there could be a big crowd for it, but... It's out. I think I've got emergency brake on as well. Oh my god, someone's in the Jurassic Park vehicle. What the hell? Oh, we're almost there, just 60 miles away. For a probably 60-mile delivery. It's alright. You cheat? I'm not cheating. It's how they truck in real life. Like, everything is literally automated. Or can be automated to the driver's preference. They're just doing that, you know? Remember, 1 hour equals 6 minutes. Oh, what? So I'm 5 minutes away. Oh my god. Should I just put an autopilot? Just wait to get there. Because I think we're in fake. Where are we in fake? Mississippi, aren't we? Or Louisiana? And then when we get into Oklahoma, that's, you know, actual official content. So I turn on the news radio again. It's literally the only radio I can use. When I streamed previously with the other radios, I've literally had to drop that stream majorly up. Because, man, that was all copyrighted. Annoyingly. I know, there's a vehicle there. Is anyone going? What are we waiting for? Oh, okay. Didn't hear anyone. Totally got in my way. What? Oh no, I blocked the road. Oh, that wasn't even my turn. As you can see, the AI has improved. Alright, there we go. There we can see our destination. Okay, have we wandered back into Oklahoma? No rock. Alright, what about jazz? We can do that. That goes to truck driving, right? Oh, we're doing from a national park. What the hell? What? He ran into me! Like, for once, that was not my fault. Frickin' police finding me. Oh, we get a little movie when we come here. And we'll watch that on the way back, shall we? go. I think this first delivery is just a little one. Because it's just like a one down the road, basically. Right, get out of the way. Damn fences. As we're going from, what's it, Faraday Energy? Oh, I thought that was my trailer. What the hell? What are we going to be delivering then? Oh my god. You can actually run him over. Oh no. Oh, he's fine. He's fine. Alright. No one was harmed in the making of this delivery. Alright. Oh, is that what we were delivering? We were delivering... What, someone's house? Where have we got to go? 233 miles? God, I thought it was a short delivery. I didn't see I would be a great truck driver in real life. That your house? It is my house. This is my motorhome. You know you got brakes? Nah, they're optional, aren't they? Oh, I should put automatic emergency brake on. Then I won't have to use the brakes. Literally all I have to do is steer then. That'd be great. Alright, let's check out this. What is it? Movie we got up here. It's like a nice little place to do some water sports around it. Alright. What are you going to show us? Oh, it's my first viewpoint. Oh. Oh my god, I literally had to keep my foot on the brake. Great. Alright, what is this? That's a beautiful shot of our porter cabin. Rent us. I mean, I could probably nick that, couldn't I? Like, well, if we can back it up slightly, get a good run up to someone to chuck it on the back, and we can just speed away. You know, be perfect. As hey Jim, hey Lost, how you both doing? I did not know you played ATS. We do on rare occasions play ATS. Basically, whenever there's DLC released. At the moment, we play it. But yeah, stopped playing it last year. Got a bit addicted. Are we just... This is like a water treatment plant or something. What was this? Alright, I think that's it. Okay. Right, back on the road. Oh, hang on, I need to do the radio, don't I? So yeah, I literally can only do the news channel, otherwise I get copyright strike. So where's the news channel? There's the news channel. I want to find out about American news.
This programming is sponsored by Texas Mutual, a workers' compensation insurance company committed to providing support to nonprofits bringing positive change to working families and
Oh my god, there's another news station. Oh my god. There's like 2. Oh my god, we can do police broadcasts? Got to transport it if you move. Yeah, I'm going to take this all the way to South Africa. There was nothing on that about this one. No, I'm not eating anything. Rubbish, you give us the promise of police broadcasts and there's nothing happening. All right.
They really need your help now more than ever. The world has witnessed the heinous attack by Hamas terrorists against innocent Israeli citizens. Now, this massive and devastating attack killed over 1,000 Israeli men, women, children, even babies. Thousands more were injured, kidnapped, and or are being held hostage. Oh. Hamas is worse than ISIS, and this is absolutely a war between good and evil. The International Fellowship of Christians and Jews, they're on the ground right now providing critical essentials like food and medicine and other emergency supplies for vulnerable Jewish people that are in dire need.
Perfect, let's go.
Just go to HannityForIsrael.com.
Oh yes, all right, I know. I mean, they've officially decreased the count for the 7th of October down to 900 now, so we won't tell anyone that. It's fine.
To provide secure access to buildings, elevators, and control rooms when seconds matter. Now, businesses, schools, airports, several industrial applications are also using Knox Entry to manage controlled access.
He doesn't know he's right.
Service activity for critical assets.
What?
Now, Knox Entry allows you to develop a customized access strategy complete with an audit trail and rapid flexibility. Just go to Knox.com for more information. That's KNOX.com.
December 6th, the final GOP debate of the year is on News.
Yeah, unless you've been there lost, most of the time it's actually can be safe. Like it's not as bad as, like some places are not as bad as it's made out. But this is Hannity instead, I know. It's entertainment, you know? Or if you want to use your brain cells, you can do that as well.
Tulsa Ballet presents Tulsa's favorite holiday tradition.
Oh my god, we got Tulsa Ballet. Who wants to sign up for ballet?
December 9th through the 23rd at Tulsa PAC. Tickets start at only $35. Buy yours now at tulsaballet.org.
December 8th, Extreme Fight Night returns to the Cove. Join UFC legend Frank Mir cage side for a night of knockouts featuring the rising stars of MMA and kickboxing. 10 action-packed fights, plus undefeated featherweight champion Ryan Hoover and female fighting sensation.
Or bet Ryan Hoover, bet he hoovers up the opposition.
Get your tickets today at riverspirit.tulsa.com.
See, I could be a radio DJ, you know? I've got the bad jokes already.
No, you don't want any of that. You want to keep your home cozy for half the cost with the help of Best Window Company.
So like Wales then, exactly.
Outside,
We're not in Kansas anymore.
Inside. We believe buying windows should be simple. And that's why you can get
Yeah, I wonder if what we get in Kansas, what radios we get.
bestwindowco.com.
The Tulsa Dream Center is celebrating the season of hope. We're looking for donations of toys and volunteers to help wrap toys for underserved Tulsa area children the week of December 4th at their North Campus.
Have you seen that? Oh, who did the parody of Joe Rogan? Was it Tim Heidegetter or something like that? Where he literally did it for an hour. As being like fake Joe Rogan with fake guests. That was pretty. Unfortunately, I'm not that talented, so I can't do it. So, plus, I don't watch enough. Joe Rogan to actually, you know, to get into that mindset, you know, of being that dumb. actually loops for hours. Yeah, didn't it loop for like 12 hours, didn't it? In the end, like, I was one of those stupid people who had it on for like 3 or 4 hours. I was like, I swear I've heard this before. And it actually was just like, oh, okay, it actually is looping. This is why you don't watch YouTube videos in the background, alright?
Guys, did you know your testosterone level impacts your energy, libido, sleep, weight, hair loss, mood?
Oh my god, I can take a picture.
Right now, Revive Men's Health
What's
Tulsa
that?
will check
What the
your
hell is that?
testosterone for free.
Hang on.
They've helped thousands of men since 2011 feel and perform better. They're so confident they can help you.
You know, we're getting the camera out. Right, everyone smile. Right.
Today. Call 918-488-0000.
As we're taking a picture of Museum of the Red River.
Or visit revivemenshealth.com.
Hear news, weather, and traffic on demand on the KRMG app.
All right, as we roll along, happy Friday.
Yeah, perfect. There we go.
941 Sean, our number. You want to be a part of the program. Well, number one, if you wanted to vote on who you think the winner of the debate was, last I checked, it was pretty high for DeSantis. On Hannity.com, you can go there.
I was there for the. You went to the the 30 World Cup. Lost to South Africa. That's pretty cool.
About 40 days left till Iowa. We have a Donald Trump town hall in Davenport on Tuesday. If you want tickets, you have to sign up. It's simple. Just go to Hannity.com. You can also vote on the debate. I noticed that.
Oh my god, who wants to sign up for that? Is that?
Showed DeSantis winning by significant margin on the Drudge Report. It was nearly 70%.
I mean, if you want adverts for, what was it? What did they keep advertising? Was it like vitamins?
Okay, we'll put it in the middle.
End of like doomsday? Was it meal packages? If you want all that, I'll definitely sign up.
Davenport, maybe you want to make a trip of it. We'd love to have you come. They're a lot of fun. I bring a lot of footballs. I throw them out to the crowd. And,
oh my god, he's got footballs as well.
We've not interviewed President Trump in a while, so it's time to get back
god.
into it. As now we head into the election
Can we get?
season.
Yeah, we're gonna get tickets now. He's got footballs. You get a MAGA hat as well. Who wants a MAGA hat? You know.
4 hours. I could have sat there 4 hours.
The proper patriotic.
The hard part for me is the debate was going on. I really want to ask these 5 questions, but I can only get 2 of them in.
And he went to the Japan one as well.
All right, 800-941 Sean.
Go on, you mean the Rugby World Cup lost or the?
Joe Concha on last
Was it
night's
31?
debate. Carrie Lake on the issue of the border, which came up extensively last night as we continue.
Oh, the football one.
Remember today.
And what was happened to most of those stadiums? Because I was watching the video about, you know, what's happened to the Qatar football stadiums. Literally nothing to like every one of them. I think literally like 1 or 2 of them are being used now. Be interested to see what the Japan ones are, because you know Japan actually has football heritage.
From the KRMG 24-hour Fox News Center, I'm April Hill with team coverage of our top local story. Cloudy skies today with temperatures holding steady in the 40s this afternoon.
In Brazil, and they left, yeah. Or they already went to ones that were falling apart. All your stations are being used. Yeah, one of your stations is going to have. Was going to have. I can't remember. You want to do a street race around it. Might be an IndyCar or someone. I might be thinking of just IndyCar in general, just like doing street races around football stadiums. It seems to be a thing. And one was turned on a bus garage. What?
Compared to a year ago, there are currently 6.5 million unemployed Americans. Oklahoma's unemployment
So it's just turned into a bus centre then? Like,
A suspect is in custody after allegedly striking a man in the head with
I can't believe my driver's rude already. He's already yawning. What the hell? I've barely been driving for what? 10 minutes? Bloody hell. Oh, Soccer City at Soweto. That's not how you say it, is it? It's not.
According to TPD, the victim needed staples, but is expected to be okay. Robbery
Put
detectives say
sleeping
they
off.
tracked down one
I
of
probably
the
will
suspects
after
in the
this.
shot
Otherwise, I would be
Banjo.
like.
Arrested for robbery with a dangerous weapon at an apartment complex in West Tulsa. Comancho is
Dealing with him like
already
yawning every like
TPD
10 minutes.
is still searching for
And then I will want to dawn every 10 minutes.
1023 KRMG, Tulsa's news and talk.
Tulsa's most accurate and dependable 5-day forecast. The 3 big things you need to know. And Sean Handy's talking
And yeah, I think you asked about the radio lost. I think it's all from like the internet. So I guess well, you can make your own playlists and stuff as well. So you can. Was it just choose your own radio stations basically if you want?
More than 200 arrests. They've seized 350 tons of pot. They've shut down 1,000 operations.
But again, I'm yet to sign up to that, so I need to sign up to was it Truckers FM or whatever it's called.
With John 3:16 mission. The holiday season is difficult for Tulsans living on the streets. They don't worry about decorating trees or what to wear to a Christmas party. They hunger for food, a warm place to sleep, and a reason to live. This Christmas, every $2 and
You saw the GTA 6 trailers out. Oh no! Can't wait.
Safe shelter and hope.
It's like Christmas come early.
Go to johnmission.org and give today. John 3:16 mission, reclaiming lives, restoring hope.
Well, I say that we're going to get excited. It's just going to be a minute of maybe like a zoom over the map or something. Be like, oh, no actual action. What was I doing? It's going to be one of those like rubbish teaser trailers probably. I'm hoping it's a full 2 to 3 minutes or whatever trailer we're going to get. Oh my god, Carl, get run over. No, I'm not letting you back in. That's your fault.
But here's the best part. Revlex costs about half of what you'll pay for other semaglutide medications.
Oh, I didn't get
That's right.
crushed.
I said
What the hell?
half the price. So why go anywhere else? At Red Mountain, you get no shots, no side effects, just results. And for half the price, trust the leader in medical weight loss. Red Mountain Weight Loss has helped millions of people lose weight safely, and they can help you too.
Did you tell they had one job that's 120 hours long? Was that the European truck sim though, going from one map to the... Was it this? Where we went from Texas to Washington? I can't remember now. So I was like going rogue, I would be happy. That's kind of always been GTA though, it's always taken the piss out of everything. So probably not. Like,
Preborn's network of clinics are situated in the darkest corners, competing head-to-head with the abortion giants, and they need our help now more than ever. When you donate $28 to Preborn, you will offer a free ultrasound to an expectant mother caught in crisis. Once she hears that heartbeat and sees that precious life,
oh my god, $28 to get a freaking scan. What the hell?
Deductible gift will go directly towards saving babies' lives. So be generous. You will never regret.
I always forget how crazy it is that Americans pay thousands of dollars for simple things, medical-wise. I'll literally be living on the streets if I was in America with how bad my body is. It was Texas to Miami. Oh, okay. I remember now. Yeah, because we tried to go to the like tip of Miami, didn't we? I love how they laugh at Facebook and it's yeah, they literally laugh at everything. The only problem is that was it Dan Howes or whatever it is no longer there, and some of like the white writers from GTA 5. So let's see how different it is. But yeah, I imagine they'd probably still be taking a piss out of it.
Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky says the war with Russia is at a new stage, with winter expected to complicate fighting. 2. House votes to expel Republican representative.
So Mods and Truckers, yeah, we can sort it all out tomorrow. We're not far away.
The first woman to serve on the U.S. Supreme Court has died. At 2:36.
I don't know which way I'm going. Oh, this way.
1023 KRMG, Tulsa's news and talk with the 3 big things you need to know.
What? No one was moving. How can I get fined?
When fake news gives you lies, Hannity supplies the truth.
We'll charge my laptop of those shit in heads. Oh yeah, it's going to be like end of the top of the hour, isn't it, for you? Oh god, he said top of the hour as well. He's reading my mind.
Newsom camp, Hannity, DeSantis cheated. Because they said, well, Governor DeSantis brought out a prop. He took out a piece of paper out of his jacket.
Oh my god.
They cheated. Is this the minutia that these
He's got a piece of paper. How dare he?
Please tell me how bringing out a piece of paper
Oh,
out of your own pocket.
can't make it up, man.
Give me a freaking break. I mean,
Oh no, don't tell me I've got a control zone coming up. Oh
I
no.
actually find it amusing, and apparently they were not happy when Gavin was having a great time. Then tweeted out, "Oh, I had
They
the
don't
best
give you
time ever."
any points for near misses in this. Rubbish.
I guess the people
What the
behind
hell?
the scenes didn't particularly. I don't know why they didn't like it. I have no idea.
I did see there was another trucking game that got released, like just for like Alaska though.
Not exactly.
Did anybody try that out? So I might be tempted to get that as well.
There's a pretty big story for me to tell, but I'm going to stand by my word as of now and not tell these stories because they're so. It's almost to the point where it's unbelievable. I'm glad they debated. I applaud both of them. It was a fair debate, and and then complaints. I guess that I actually used.
Can we take a job to Kansas? Yeah, I'll do that after this one.
That I used in my questions. They're just mad that I put it up on the screen.
It may. What?
If that is your position, if that is
What,
your
is it not?
record, why don't you defend your record? Defend your policy.
I don't know, like interesting, I guess, like this, or.
There are people that think higher taxes are better. That's just that's how some liberal minds work. Tax the rich, tax the rich, tax the rich. Yeah, then guess what? The rich start leaving.
Tax the rich, tax the rich.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn off sleep when we get there.
Now, God forbid the rich.
I said otherwise I'll be just like stopping every like hour. I don't really want to be doing that.
That one right. They're leaving New York in droves. They're leaving California in droves. It's a phenomenon we've never seen before.
Oh my god.
Think about a response. It's just like I guess you didn't feel that your candidate did.
And they're all moving to Kansas.
Just whining like this over the most petty things in the world. By the way, most of which.
Oh, what's that? Someone got busted.
I don't know who it was. People are asking me about the report. I did hear somebody.
God damn it. Okay, I probably shouldn't have taunted the police. Come on, game. I turned on automatic headlights. Why is that not working? Where's my button for headlights?
And once with his wife, she was lovely.
No.
And our first partner, I think they all.
Found the horn again.
Use the proper term that they prefer. And it just lovely. It couldn't have been nicer. And he in person is a nice guy. However, the policies are the policies. Record is the record. The questions were on the most basic and fundamental issues that impact people's lives. It is that simple. Immigration policy impacts people's lives. Taxes impact people's lives. Regulation impacts people's lives. Crime, law, order, the prerequisite for happiness or the pursuit of happiness. It impacts people's
Right, here we go. 10 minutes away. So what's that? Couple minutes.
When I prepared for this debate, the one thing I wanted to do was make it relevant to every single person, not just in
Let's go.
California.
Could we drive through the night to
Issues we're all facing: crime, regulation, taxation, immigration, illegal immigration.
driving through the night
How do we
to
pay for all of this?
Kansas?
And I felt that we accomplished that goal.
Alright, I definitely need to get some light mods. It feels like we've not turned on the lights at all.
Both sides saying the exact same thing, and whatever. Anyway, 800-941-SEAN is our number if you want to be a part of the program. Look, because of you, this great mission at preborn.com/Sean is doing phenomenally well. They've already rescued over 40,000 babies this year alone, and this is the group. They use science, the science of 4D ultrasound.
You'll get the
What they do is they offer free
all
ultrasounds to
maps.
any
I've
expecting
already got the
mom,
large
social
USA map.
like counseling. They offer
And a bit of Canada as well, you know.
gives birth to a child. If they need help,
Got the tip of Canada.
But they don't do it with taxpayer money because unlike Planned Parenthood, it's not the government's philosophy to do that. Anyway, they just need your help. If you are in the pro-life community, believe in the sanctity of life, every one of those 4D ultrasounds is $28. And what they're finding is, and Linda, we've talked a lot about this, it's amazing. You had the ability to see Liam with such high definition that I did not have. That technology did not exist when my kids were born.
And that's the thing. If you can see a child.
Oh my god, do I actually attempt to park? I guess it's a short trailer, why not? Oh god, I got to go in the building.
Like you to think, you change your mind, and that's what Preborn's doing. It's changing.
Let me see where I got to go.
And right now, by the way, if you donate to Preborn and you believe in this mission,
got to go in there.
they have a match going on where your gift will be double. In other words, you give 100, it's going to be 200. Anyway, two ways to donate. Dial pound 250.
Better watch this first go.
Baby, pound 250 keyword baby, or just go to their website. It's preborn.com.
I remember which way to turn.
SEAM. Preborn.com/Sean. All right, now we got so much news out there. I don't even know what to say about this issue involving George Santos. He hasn't been convicted. Now, it's actually personal in a way to me. I don't know how I got stuck with this guy, but he happened to be.
See, totally
no
first go.
longer is my
Well, let me just line it up.
And what I don't understand about Republicans is, if Congresswoman Tlaib called, from the river to the sea, the absolute wiping out of Israel and only gets a censure, how is it a guy that's not been convicted of anything, he's been charged, that
God,
the
where is the
Republicans have
thing?
to race out there and say, nope, we're going to
Yeah,
kick him
let me
out
go
when
this
they
way.
only have a
Oh, it's
4-seat majority. Now it's down to 3. With reports that as many as 2 of the Republicans might retire by year's end or early next year, one of them being Kevin McCarthy. Okay, now they're down to a 1-vote majority. God forbid somebody had a heart attack and passed away or didn't want to be there either. Okay, now what, Speaker Jeffries? This is where Republicans do not, I keep saying, Democrats, they circle the wagons. Republicans, they create circular firing squads. And anyway,
Oh yeah, hang on, I need to write down the window, don't I? Do it that way.
I can't believe I'm quoting him. If Republican George Santos deserved to be expelled, well, the same thing should then happen to the indicted Democratic senator from New Jersey, and that would be Bob Menendez.
What's your reaction to the expulsion?
Right, we're going to park inside the building supplies. And it's less work for them in the end, you know. Just park it right there in that front office.
And if you are going to expel Santos, how can you allow to somebody like Menendez to remain in the Senate? And, Santos is kind of lies real, funny, and he, landed on the moon and all that stuff.
Oh, there we go. Now I can find you see the trailer. Now I can see what God's good. All right.
I really think he needs to go, and especially it's kind of strange that if Santos is not allowed to remain in the House, someone like that.
I mean, first of all, I would not support that. And am I like one of the few people that refuses to rush to judgment? Does not go along with this constant pattern that people, you're charging up. I don't believe that. I believe innocent until proven guilty. Yes, go right ahead.
I just want to give a slight comparison. So this is the same
No.
Congress, House, and Senate that is unable to vote to impeach Mayorkas. It's the same House and Senate that is unable to vote funding Israel. It's the same one.
Had a chance this week to fund Israel in a clean bill.
Voted no.
Standalone bill.
Schumer's up there crying, oh, my heart for Israel. Oh, really? You should rally the troops, Schumer. Just start pulling some strength. We all know you have it. Knock it off.
We could have cut the check already.
Crocodile tears. They're so full of crap. But Santos, oh yeah, he's the problem. And this is, listen, I'm not giving my opinion on who he is and what he's about. That's a different segment entirely. My point is, when they want to act, they act. And this is all like common circumstance. They can do things to help people.
I think, how about we wait till they have their trial and assume preserve, give them the presumption of innocence? Why don't we stop rushing to judgment the way these people do? I do have other good news, by the way. Bad news if you're...
Why is that not counting?
All 15 of you.
Hey, there we go. I did the thing. Alright.
He's not met the Republican National Committee's polling thresholds for qualifying for next week's debate. I didn't even know there was a debate. Oh, there is a debate next week. That's right. With only a few days left.
It's almost level 29.
John is in the Commonwealth of Virginia. Hey, John, happy Friday, sir. Glad you called.
So going from here up to, where can we go? Parsons?
I'm good. What's going on?
I thought it said Pittsfield, not Pittsfield. Or Pittsburgh, sorry. Hang on, that's another Pittsburgh. What the hell?
I think what you letting them talk over one another for the period of time that they did, I thought was brilliant. What that taught me was
Okay, I can go back to where I was. Oh my god, Idaho. Okay, that's a bit far.
He can't support
That's
his
the wrong
own
way.
position, so he's got to talk down to, belittle, talk over, everybody else.
Oh my god, I can inch my way up there. What the
And then
hell?
he told us that it was a lie and that we shouldn't believe our own eyes. I thought you handled it very, very well. I think you did a great job.
Okay, maybe I'll get something better from
It's a balancing
Elster.
act. I mean, I've been hosting radio for 33 years now, okay? And we've had many shootout debates on this program. And,
Right, Hannity has literally lost,
it's kind of
made me
an
lose
art
brain cells.
form.
Kind of change the radio back to the normal
there
news
are
channel we've
times when
got.
they're going at it hard, and people actually want to see it. Now they'll tell you they don't, but they do. But then you got to balance that where people are going to be.
All right, let's see. Oh, hang on. There's another. Oh, there's another news one. All right.
Support comes from Oklahoma Securities Department, advising the signs of possible investment fraud include promises of little to no risk, high-pressure sales techniques, guarantees, and promises of high returns or profits. InvestEdOK.org.
Do triple. Is there triple available?
And there was justice.
Yansky says this is one of the legacies of the Holocaust. Many of the principles of war crime prosecution were adopted and improved as a result.
Oh, I don't think I can on these. I think it's like because it's like an external contract, and I don't think I can change them on those, unfortunately. Right, where's my next lord? There's my lord. Oh, wrong way. That way. Yep, that's perfect.
Support for the world comes from NRC Health, helping leading providers overcome health disparities.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, hang on, I forgot to turn off sleeping, didn't I?
I look at the costilla as a symbol
Options.
of freedom and history.
I'm Mary Louise Kelly, the history and
I think this is it.
of the Palestinian kafia. On the next All Things
As in, so we do have navigation mode for small roads as well, so that's maybe why we're going a bit longer with some of these routes.
With All Things Considered, from 3 to 6 on KOSU and KOSU.
That's a regional
With the KOSU events
settings.
calendar. I'm Michael Cross. Trout Funeral Home.
Yeah, just give me
in
24-hour
Parker
clock
City is hosting
notation,
a
I
coat
recognise
drive
that.
Mondays through Fridays between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. until Friday, December 8th. Area residents can drop off clean, gently worn, or new coats to help their local community. Find out more on the events page at kosu.org. While you're there, be sure to submit your event for a possible announcement on KOSU.
Oh, there you go. Fatigue simulation. Get the fuck out here.
Hundreds of migrants and asylum seekers are
We've got a man from the future. We've got a man fueled by monster. That is what's happened. Alright, like, he's literally McLaren's new mascot for next year. This is what this man is, alright? Yeah, you better back off, fire truck. My truck is obviously much more important. Oh yeah, I've still got the window down here. Nice, that's the wrong button. Okay, I've forgotten which button goes up. Oh, that's engine. I turn it off. That's alright, we don't need to hear the radio, I guess. And then more about scandals of people holding paper and stuff, you know. So we got what's it, hour 40 to go? How long was that, what, 10 minutes? And then we've delivered another trailer. I was hoping we'd try and get the machine, like, you know, deliver the machinery so we can check that out. Oh, someone else busted. Well, not busted, they just broke down. The Americans not using this other lane, what the hell? I've already been fined. Let's go. Regional bank. Oh, I remember that bank. Mine's called the local bank. Rainbow Basket. Cafe Wonders. Or Cafe Wonders, sorry, not Cafe. You don't want Cafe Wandering, right? Yeah, I've forgotten all the how basic some of the was it the in-game companies are called? But no. We'll make our way towards Kansas. We're inching up through Oklahoma. I guess next stop will be Tulsa, and then we'll be like, and then we can go from I guess Tulsa to anywhere in Kansas. Yeah, I'm on this side of the road. Can't find me. Like, I'm just British, alright? I don't know which side of the road I need to be on. What's the burger place? Dream Burger. What? Oh, okay, I didn't see the traffic lights. How could I get fined when I didn't see the lights? What the hell? Drive fast. I am driving fast. I'm literally getting fined every traffic lights now. Oh, water tower. No. I saw a series about Tulsa. Oh, what was that? Tulsa Tales. Imagine that's a series. True Crime Tulsa Tales. That could be the spin-off. Oh yeah, apparently they've reworked the sky, so apparently we can see the moon now at night. It might be when it's a bit lighter, but like, I guess the sky looks a bit better. There's more stars up there. Oh my god, there's Yugo Tulsa. So what's a normal Tulsa then? So Yugo Tulsa is he like Yugo Boss, like the final boss of Tulsa? Oh, is Yugo Paris now? How many Yugos are there? That's we're almost there. Okay, they didn't quite take like an hour or 10 minutes. So we found Elster. Did they literally took the names from other states and were like, we're going to change a couple of those? That's it. Apparently there's a Pittsburgh without an H as well. Ew. Alright, we're almost there. Just got to go into this compound to the right. I think. Oh my god, my drivers earn money. What the hell? I forgot I had drivers in this. Oh yeah, because this is where I got a bank loan out, because you know this is America. I've got to make my dream work by owning money to a bank. Oh god, it's 90 plus XP. What have I got to park here now? Oh, that looks like too much effort. I have to turn right. Okay. Straight ahead. I should check in my drivers, what my driver's doing. Like, on your right, Tulsa! Famous for its race riots. They started 200 miles dropped in. Also famous for its race. Oh. What are you implying in Zara? So you're saying there have been issues in the past in the South, in America? First I've heard of this. Oh. Alright, let me look at where we can go. Oh, there's Oklahoma City. We might be able to go... Oh, can we go into Kansas from there? All I want is Kansas. Alright. Oh, there we go. There's farm machinery. You only get 7k for it, though. What the fuck?
Saturday afternoon at 1 o'clock on...
Oh my god, I'm not going to Montana. Get out of here. We're not trying to go to Texas. We just need to go to that state. What the hell? No, the one above. That one. Oh my god, it wants me to go back to where I was. No.
From Oklahoma State University, this is 91.7
Oh my god.
KOSU and KOSU
Oklahoma.
Digital Stillwater, Oklahoma City. 88.3 KOSR
Not Oklahoma,
KOSR
Oregon.
Digital Stillwater, and 107.5 KOSN Ketchum Tulsa. It's 3 o'clock.
And it made a difference in the acceptance of young women as lawyers. It opened doors for
Oh my
them.
god, it just wants me to go to Oregon. What the hell? Oh, I guess we go to Oklahoma City then. We might be able to find...
This Friday, December 1st, on All Things Considered from NPR News.
Might be able to find a route into Kansas from there. Oh, what about this actually?
This hour, we speak to Commerce Secretary Gina Raimondo. I asked how she views China's influence on the world stage.
A growing China, which plays by the
Yeah, let's go for the...
is a good
Go
thing
for this.
China, a good thing for America, and a good thing for the world.
Yeah, it's fine. Get out of here.
Detainees are held without trial and under allegations kept secret by Israel.
Can we go? Can we transport Pornhub?
On grounds that they cannot challenge, and that's the real problem.
And what are the key ingredients?
This is a family-friendly stream, Brayton. Didn't you hear? We listened to Hannity. You know, this is the Christian stream. I don't know what is this Pornhub? All right, don't know what you mean. But sadly, you know, we can't. Don't go to Kansas City. It's not in Kansas. What? You tell me Kansas City is lying about where it's from. Oh, that's a digger. Oh, there's our trailer. Next you're going to say there's multiple Kansas cities. Good. Alright, let me spin it round. It's like Portal, Kansas City is a lie. Right, now where am I going? Round? Alright, at least these are all like short jobs. We are making our way through Oklahoma, I guess. This is now the Oklahoma stream, alright? Okay, I forgot this is wider now. Yo, let me back it up. I need to change, what's it, the diff as well? Is that the diff? Why the road shifted round it? I don't get that. Oh, yeah. Change that back. There you go. Cutting the course. Even though the co-driver didn't say it was a cut, you know, you take your risks around it. Well, I know a better way to get a job to Kansas, but you're mad at me. So I won't tell. What's that? Remember fuel? I'm mad at you? Oklahoma where the wind comes sweeping down the beam. What? Sure smell. What? Hang on. Can sure smell sweet. Oh my god, Hannity Ditch just broke my brain. When the wind comes right, I'm never here. Oh my god. Dude, I'm turning it. Oh my god, it's steak night. Come on, let's pop in. It's steak night apparently. Right. Where's the steak? Okay, it's not actually this building, alright, I just thought turn around. This is Deep Wells Land Services, aka we're nicking your oil. Can I tell you something? I bet you're going to say no. What are you going to tell me? Scare right cut 5,000. Yeah, we should have co-drivers for everyday driving. That would be great. Five for left, red light, ignore. They're always crashing in front of cops to get insurance money. That's what they're doing to me. Totally not my fault. Can you find a racist country bar? In other words, a country bar? Yes, let's go to a country bar. We will blend in. Is that where I need to start saying yo? No. So it's like maybe a bit of a drawl to my words. What is that? Heartwood something. Oh my god, I failed my eye test. Literally feels like an eye test as well with how big that first one is and how small the second one is. Guys, I'm starting to think I need glasses. There are 3 doors. 1, 2, 3. Which are you going to go through? Obviously 0. Can't get me if I don't go through the door. No, no, let's go through door 2. Why not? Oh my god, there's a toll? Is it a toll road? What the hell? But I thought this was the land of freedom. What the hell? Why am I going this way? This is like to the freaking... Was it rest stops and everything? I could have just continued on the road. What the hell? Okay. I guess this is a small road then, apparently. Like... Thanks, game. Okay, going through door 2, there is free fruit in front of you. Apple, pear, and banana. Which one do you choose? Don't really like bananas. I like apples. I don't mind pears. I guess we'll take the apple. Don't tell me it's poisonous. But it's amazing playing a game where, you know, you don't have the lag. It's great. Okay, wait, you know this. Just so you know. Well, I might have seen the format before. I don't think I actually know this one rating. We're going to Oklahoma City. Is that like Oklahoma City, but, you know, smaller? Get my joke? You said no. I mean, who really, you know? This time, get your hate shifter out. Now the hate shifter's for, you know, Euro Truck Sim. Can't be doing American trucks, and this is, you know, it's about the open roads here. Oh, it's adjusting my lights. Well, let me take up both lanes. Yeah, ATS is flappy gear, yeah. Oh, I actually do have these set. I didn't realise I still had these set. Okay. It is flappy gear. Oh, what's that over there? Turn this way. No, I don't. I could have continued on the road. Oh, you a small road, my arse. You get to check out what that was back there now. No, I've been overtaken by all the people I was blocking. What the hell? So I started something on Cricket 22. Oh, hello. Yeah, I've uninstalled Cricket 24. It still seems like they're doing it every week. They're doing a patch or two to fix something. So it seems like we'll be waiting a while until it actually is playable. Download all of South Africa domestic sides, and now it's licensed if I do Korea. Oh, that's awesome. Do they have domestic sides for all of the countries? Like even, I don't know, the Oman Cricket League. I don't know. Like they have. Because I was trying to do that for my career in Cricket 22, like try and find all the female sides, but they didn't have them all, so that was a bit bollocks. Took you 4 hours, oh my god. But at least you now can play as the newest South African superstar though. What is that truck doing? Is he like he's just parked there? Like, just blocking everyone. What the hell? What? Alright, we found Oklahoma City. And now we're running away from the police. Urban hardware. Oh, they're a bit better than, you know, country hardware. Not as much variety with urban hardware though. So you can try South Africa domestic. I don't know, I was thinking of continuing, because I ended Cricket 22 career mode at the end of season 1. I was going to continue with, you know, season 2 in Cricket 24, but I might just might just download all the teams for Cricket 22 and just go back to that, like, hey, I'm back after a year. Like, here's what happened. Yeah, the female teams are rubbish though. You do get almost all of the international teams, but not all of the domestic teams you can find. I guess, you know, women's cricket is not as popular as men's, but I thought there'd been someone out there, if you like, who've been dedicated enough. Nah, no orange. They're not orange to me. Don't know why they're finding me though. Ooh, have a slice of paradise. Ooh, where's that? Pizza House. Oh, I like Pizza House. Better than that hut place. Oh, wow, we are going a bit off-road, are we? Oh yeah, the Las Vegas billboards with F1 everywhere. Yeah, like... I feel like I was getting a bit targeted by that advertising. It's like... I wonder if they still have those billboards if I, you know, re-download that mod. I don't think it's updated for this. I wonder if they have as many Las Vegas F1 billboards now. Oh, I can't do the 125. What's this? Okay. I can move left. Oh, look at that Scrappy. It's impressive, Scrappy. This is where all the Alfa Romeos go in America. Like... Why is it not accepting? Oh, it's going to be annoying, isn't it? It's not going to accept it, is it? Yeah, alright. Oh, go back. Yeah, that will do. Alright, there you go. Another excellent job. Oh my god.
To the majority of the graduates in many major American law schools.
Oh, I'm almost level 29. Alright, can we finally go to Kansas City? No. I might just have to free select it from the menu then. it wants to go the other way. All right, let me check from the menu. All right, Oklahoma. It can go from Oklahoma City to Oklahoma City.
This is All Things Considered from NPR News.
As we near the end of the year, we're highlighting some of our favorite songs of 2023 on the Oklahoma Music Minute. Here's today's featured Oklahoma artist, Nia Monet with Wasting Time.
Let's see, freight weight. Oh, well though. Oh wow, so this has got like jobs to, you know, other areas. Still literally no jobs to Kansas though. Sort by destination.
Nia Monet is from Oklahoma City. Find more of their music at kosu.org.
Oh wow, there's literally only that one that goes to Kansas. What the
KOSU thanks Business Circle members, including Capital City Barbershop of Oklahoma City, Axe 29 Solar and Electric of Oklahoma City, and Kojo Concepts of Oklahoma City. Independent businesses supporting independent radio. More at kosu.org.
This is Oklahoma weather from KOSU. I'm Anna Pope. Tonight we'll see mostly clear skies with overnight lows in the mid-30s. Tomorrow we'll see mostly sunny skies with a high around 58
Welcome to
degrees.
Find a Kansas Job Sim. It's a bit difficult than it looks.
And from the Nature Conservancy.
Well, it's in Kansas City. Kansas City. I guess.
Oh,
we go. We found one. Lawrence. We can go to Lawrence.
Building a future where people and nature can thrive. Nature.org/.
Oh, nice. We can go from Atlanta to Lawrence. That might be interesting, actually. Because this is like the mods up to Missouri, and then Kansas is the official game. I know it's 780 miles. Oh my god, that's a long distance.
This is NPR.
We choose a route length, actually.
From NPR News, I'm Mary Louise Kelly.
And I'm Juana Summers. Hostilities between Israel and Hamas resumed today as the week-long ceasefire came to an end. During the short pause in fighting, a total of 105 hostages captured by Hamas.
Yeah, I might just have to do this, but
in exchange
just
for
the destination
240
again.
Palestinian prisoners held in Israeli custody.
Right, Kansas City.
However, even with those hundreds of Palestinians released, the overall number of Palestinians taken into Israeli custody has increased since the start of the war.
That's
According to the
Kentucky.
United Nations Human Rights Office, as many as
What Springs?
3,000
Where the hell is that?
Palestinians have been arrested since
Oh,
October 7,
Arizona.
many of whom are being held without any formal charges under a policy known as administrative detention. Here to help us understand more about the controversial policy is Philip Luther. He is a senior research and policy advisor for Amnesty International. Philip, welcome to All Things Considered.
Thanks very much indeed.
Can you just start by helping us understand exactly what administrative detention is and also how extensively it's used by the Israeli military?
Sure, so administrative detention.
Oh, come on.
is a
KE. Come on, KN.
by
KA, that's what I want.
detained by the state without any intent to prosecute them in a trial. And
I do.
held on the basis
KAY.
of secret
KAP? Where the hell is that?
that the detainee
Oh, of
and
course
their
it's
lawyer
Canada.
cannot
Alright.
review. Israel has been using
Kansas
this form of
City,
detention
Missouri.
since its occupation of the West Bank and the Gaza Strip, so back to 1967.
Then does the
Oh
Israeli
my god, it's not
military
in
ever
Kansas.
give
What the hell?
justification at all for these detentions?
No, except for
I'm listening to the radio. Okay.
that they are being held on security grounds. and it's important to understand this is
Wait,
a military
what places
system.
are there in Kansas?
The detainee is brought before a military
Oh yeah,
judge.
Topeka. That's the one I
The
want.
military judge can
Topeka.
impose normally it's a 6-month administrative detention order, and it's up to that military.
Okay, so we can travel through
decide whether that
through
detention is
Oklahoma, I guess,
extended.
to Kansas.
Often is up to a year, sometimes
Oh, we're moving a power generator.
What types of conditions are detainees held under?
The first thing to say is that detainees are held in Israeli prisons in Israel. And in Israel, their families usually have a major problem visiting them. And so that in itself is a cruel system and exacerbates the conditions. Now,
Oh my god, 500 miles? Right.
by the Israeli authorities' imposition of a state of
What the hell truck am I in as well?
since the hostilities started in October. So that has given Israeli authorities and prisons virtually unrestrained powers to hold detainees in overcrowded cells and impose, in some cases, collective punishment measures such as cutting off water or electricity to their cells.
I mean, we're obviously having this conversation in the middle of an ongoing conflict between Israel and Hamas.
So I realise I probably should be seeing where I'm going. So, alright, let me this way. Alright, here we go then. Texas to Kansas. You can finally see Kansas tonight. Job's going to take an hour. We'll see. We'll see. Thanks, Brayton. I forgot about the search function. Alright. Maybe sleep to see in day. Well, we'll be in the day soon, it looks like. Okay, we can't make it free wide there. Anyway. I like how there was a police car next to us, but we got the standards repair costs. Oh, hang on, I forgot to. Sorry, I forgot to check on my other drivers. Hang on.
President Biden's re-election campaign is ramping up efforts to draw a
Oh yeah, I've got 3 other drivers. So you're my long distance driver. Where are you going?
front runner in the race to be the Republican nominee. Polls show there is malaise among voters.
It's going from Austin to Sacramento.
2020 rematch that no one seems to want. And as NPR senior White House correspondent Tamara Keith
On
reports,
duty, stop to
Biden's
rest.
team is working to break through it.
Oh, what have you been doing, Alice? He's my Texas guy.
Former President Trump
So since he's been doing a good job.
that Republicans should never give up.
And then Frazier, I think she's in between, is she? Oh no, she's still Texas.
Something like this to get lost amongst the torrent of memes and complaints about prosecutors and judges. Trump posts at all
Oh yeah, he's trying to do more the just-in-time delivery, so earn a bit more for his jobs.
And my predecessors, once again, God love him,
Or Alex is just doing long-distance jobs.
for tens of millions of Americans.
That was Monday at the White House. A
And we do
news
mix of
comment
everything.
tossed into an unrelated speech. By Tuesday morning, the Biden campaign put together a press
And see, Alex is so special, he's the only person at Sacramento as well. But everyone else is in Austin. Alright. What trucks do I have as well? So I've got the Volvo. Because I think this is the truck that got added. The last time I played. Got the Peterbilt. The Mac Anthem, which is the only one properly designed. And the International, our first truck. So that's with Ellis, because how can he say no to that moustache? Look at that.
So, of course, the Biden campaign seized on it. Michael Tyler, the communications
Even though he's
director
earning the least, it looks like our profit per distance.
what Trump is promising to do in a second term.
Talking about rounding up Latinos, banning Muslims, rooting out his
Can you turn radio up? Oh my god, you actually are listening to the radio. Hang on.
So when he does that, we are going to raise the stakes for folks.
As the campaign sees it, the former president's extreme ideas are barely breaking through with voters, thanks to a combination of Trump fatigue and a fractured media environment. So they are working to amplify Trump's own words.
Surprised
This is
there's.
a pretty dramatic shift from a couple of years ago.
You are? Oh my god. Alright, I'm just gonna stay quiet. Oh shit, this is the radio stream now. Alright.
Biden himself is regularly not only naming him, but using stark language about the dangers of a second Trump term.
Why don't you listen? I am listening. I'm listening and nattering. We're having a debate.
Trying to make a re-election campaign about a choice is a strategy as old as time, and it's an absolute necessity.
Wish there was the South African news articles. What this? Be a bit weird, but yeah, why not?
Matthews runs Bellwether Research and does polling for moderate Republicans. She says a lot of people tuned out.
Did you say they're working on a South African mod as well? Because that would be pretty cool, you know, if you had Africa trucks in. Because I know, you know, there's quite a few like beautiful places in South Africa and Africa in general. It'd be pretty cool to truck around.
And the president's age, and all of that is weighing down Biden's approval. But that's also where a contrast can help. Ben Wickler is chair of the Democratic Party of Wisconsin. He says party volunteers recently went out knocking on the doors of people who are
Yeah, they tell news from South Africa.
voters, asking them what they care about.
Maybe it's in the Euro trucks, and maybe if we scan there. I know you can maybe find it on Truckers FM. Maybe they'd be like,
And those are the
I
people
mean,
Biden
maybe they'd be like,
needs to win.
you know, radio stations from all over the world. Gender book out for the mods. Well, it'd be anything for the mods. So, like, we got the map mods here. I don't want to. I know there's that Alaska mod, but I don't know if that's still being done.
I'm sorry.
And the Caribbean map mods, but I didn't really visit the Caribbean maps, so it wasn't. It kind of was pointless for the strain it kind of had to the game.
Power and control on that situation. The psychology of apologies.
Oh, get out of here, Copper.
On Hidden Brain from NPR.
In my country, red means go. All right.
Get the latest updates.
Totally.
Stay tuned to KOSU for news and information.
Wonder where you are if you're doing the longest trip.
At 91.7 in Oklahoma City, 88.3
Yeah,
in Stillwater, and 107.
there was that guy that did the longest trip in video. He did from like, I think it was like Alaska to Texas.
Extended December hours until 8 on Fridays and Saturdays to explore the Crystal Bridge interior and light displays, holiday decorations, and for family photographs.
Want sound and graphics, physics, and AI mods. I'm not really worried about. Well, for physics, there's that one mod on Steam. I can probably look for that. Same for sound as well. Graphics is that yeah, there's a couple of graphics mods on Steam as well that I remember. Because there was that rain mod. The one with the trees. Who can forget the mod with the trees, you know?
Live from NPR News in Culver City, California, I'm Dwayne Brown. An absent Pope Francis is urging participants of the COP28 Climate Summit to take meaningful action for the future of the planet. NPR's Ruth Sherlock.
Oh my god, look at that!
Pope Francis had to cancel his trip to the
Yeah, I'll take you to the left.
summit in Dubai due to bronchitis. Messaging instead on the media platform X, he says, quote, "We are called to take responsibility for the legacy."
Oh no, it's green. I couldn't do that.
After our time in this world, and warns that without action, climate
So you're not gaming the lights at all. Don't know anything about me. Oh, I'll make a list because I remember most of the mods I had, and we can go through them. I'll probably do it at work. Depends how busy I'm at work. I could probably do it during my break or something. On ATS from Iceland to Morocco. On ATS, that sounds like. Was it Euro trucks? But no, I think his was like the longest trip you can do in, like, you know, in America. Basically, tip of Texas to tip of Alaska. So you don't have to use, you know, any boats or anything like that. But yeah, imagine with mods though. I guess with ETS it probably is the world, because they have that. What's it? Pro Mods has that gateway to. Was it kind of like the Arabic kind of lands in the middle?
And George Santos just took up space.
And then you got mods for like Australia. I got the one for Indonesia. And there's like a couple other Asian countries, I'm pretty sure.
Stocks finished higher on Wall Street today.
Yeah, it literally could be from Australia to what's the other end of the world, I think, in ETS.
Affairs has formally called on mortgage lenders to pause foreclosures on thousands of people with VA loans. But as NPR's Chris Arnold tells us, the help may not reach other vets who need it.
Thousands of veterans were about to lose their homes after part of a
Get your list and I'll get mine. Ooh, compare notes, shall we? Oh.
after an NPR investigation, the VA paused the foreclosures until
So power off till 2. So we'll be watching now on power phone at 36. Oh god. I'll pray for your phone.
I feel betrayed. I still feel a sense of betrayal.
That's former Marine and Iraq War vet Joe Mena. His payments went up more than $1,300 a month.
Even though I went through the loan modification, if I can't afford it, there should be an option that the VA can give. Like, it's just crazy.
The VA says veterans in this situation should reach out and speak to a VA housing.
No, I'm doing English rules. That's not the wrong way.
Retired Supreme Court Justice Sandra Day O'Connor has died at the age of 93. She was nominated by President Ronald Reagan.
Hang on, he's saying England no longer rule America. What the hell?
Woman to serve on the Supreme Court, ending 100
Since when did this happen?
male exclusivity. Chief Justice John Roberts says O'Connor blazed a historic trail and met the challenge with undaunted determination. She retired back in 2006. The High Court says O'Connor died in Phoenix today. Complications related to
Oh, I do like the old rumble from the lines and stuff in the middle on the sides.
and various and sundry other indicators.
Well, I think we're in like, are we on Oklahoma now?
That is next time. The Marketplace.
Sure, you must have switched states. You've been going for 100 miles. This will show you how like small Oklahoma is as well, because I remember that was like the complaints like Oklahoma's small. Well, it's small in real life, so like, which is not much the American Trucking team can do to expand Oklahoma from real life. But at least Kansas is a bit bigger. Arkansas looks pretty big as well, and Nebraska. I'm surprised they're not just going straight up though, because they've got Nebraska and then you've got the Dakotas, and then you've basically gone all the way up to the north, and then you can, you know, start working your way east. I guess I just want to expand these areas and then. Oh, it's only 8 miles per hour. That's alright. Oh yeah, hang on. I can put, you know, I can put cruise control, can't I? There we go. There we go. Now we're in Oklahoma. I've just seen that. So 423 miles to go. Is how wide Oklahoma is there. I imagine it's like 300 miles.
This is NPR. From NPR News, this is All Things Considered. I'm Juana Summers.
Oh my god, Ellis bringing in $4,000. He's virtually paid for my fine. Well, he's paid for half of it. Actually, no, he's virtually paid for all my fines, actually, hasn't he, on the trip so far? Good job, Ellis. That's the real reason I have all these drivers, just to pay for all my fines.
But the devil, as they say, is in the details, and my next guest is...
Oh, just beat the red.
Details. Gina Raimondo is the U.S. Commerce Secretary, and I want to say welcome to All Things Considered.
Thank you, Mary Louise. Great to be with you.
Can I get a mod where you get a normal card and do a road trip? Yeah, we can try and get vehicles. Like there was that mod with the Lambo, wasn't there? We can try and do that.
Because I've been trying to square that with how the American public seems to see it. There's a recent survey, this is from the Chicago Council on Global Affairs, that found nearly...
Alright, and then yeah, when we get to Topeka, we do like what we did before, like choose the delivery from Topeka.
Yeah. Look, I think that a growing
Come on, Ellis, get working. You need to pay for my fines.
is a good thing for China, a good thing for America. and
Taco Kingdom.
And President
Don't know the sound of that.
is clearer on this than anyone. We want the Chinese people to have prosperity and a good economy.
Mr. Cashew.
That being said,
What? Who goes to Mr. Cashew?
the American people, the American economy, and of course our national security. So if China plays by the rules, trade could be a good thing.
Oh, you're on my lane. Get out of here.
I mean, that's the devil is in the details.
Exactly. If they
Oh, under 400 miles to go. Open 24/7 Felix. Dynamics. Exceptional performance. Strictly. No red light skipping. Are you kidding? Don't want to sign up now. Do they really care about realism? Have you seen all those videos of truckers MP? I'm like, what the hell?
You have said there can be no negotiation when it comes to matters of national security, and I believe you were speaking particularly about semiconductor chips used to manufacture weapons. You've said,
No, move.
My toolbox, I'm quoting, to make sure those chips do not find their way into the hands
Oh,
of the
got away
Chinese
with it.
military.
Nice. All right.
What are the tools in your toolbox?
Well, we have an offensive strategy and a defensive strategy. On offense, we have the CHIPS Act, which is a $52 billion investment in American semiconductor manufacturing, which is, in my judgment, the most
I forget sometimes you can actually go through the red lights. Like you can. I think if you're turning like left or right, or you know going straight ahead like that, maybe like your turn next, but it's red, you can just skip it. I think.
leading edge semiconductor manufacturing companies.
At least that's what I've learned from this game. Maybe I'm totally wrong.
Engineers. At the same time, the other tools I have in the toolbox.
They had a new thing that I want to show you. What Truckers multiplayer has.
Commerce, which allow me to say U.S. companies cannot sell certain semiconductor chips, certain semiconductor equipment,
Yeah. Okay.
technology to China, because truthfully,
Save it for tomorrow. No, don't spoil the surprise.
against us. I see it.
We'll check it out when when I actually sign up. All that.
And no room for negotiation.
When you say that, when you use those words, there will be no negotiation when it comes to matters of national security. What kind of response do you get? You were at the table last month for that Shiba Inu summit I just mentioned.
Again, there's not much that you can say to that.
Oh, I was in the video when you're about to start. Okay. Well, that's pretty nice in the distance. You get like a bit of the sun shining through the clouds there. So as you can see, it's like 5 a.m. now, so it's starting to. We're going to start to brighten up soon.
Where we can, where it's in our interest, we're gonna communicate so we de-escalate and not escalate. The world can't handle greater conflict between the U.S. and China. We're gonna manage the conflict, and that means communication. But we're gonna be tough because we have to.
As we're about to approach a city, are we? Doesn't say anything on the map.
Artificial intelligence and how to implement the president's new executive order on the safety and security of AI, how to engage the private sector. When I have interviewed private sector leaders, CEOs and tech companies,
It's all 2K from Fraser. So that pays for my last couple of fines as well. So we're getting through. We're getting the money back.
We're learning. Okay? We're learning. It would not be honest for me to say we know everything because it's new and evolving much faster than anybody realized.
do you get any resistance when you try to lay out?
So here we go. No, it's starting to brighten up now. So you get to see a bit of the stars above and see how the sky kind of changes now with the last update as well. It's pretty nice actually looking out here, like seeing all the stars like that. Just as the sun's rising, that's pretty cool. We're back where we started, by the way, as well. This is where we started tonight. We come full circle.
America's special sauce is that we move faster and innovate faster, and rules and regulations slow that down. And my response is we can't move fast and break things with AI because it's too powerful. And so I have to
Fill up. I'm like half full. Sure, I'm okay till till I get there. Or at least be nearby. Oh, copper didn't catch me. Totally speeding.
Whatever you come to believe is the right path forward for AI.
So right now, we're doing the policy work to figure out how to enable innovation, but also be safe and trustworthy and controlled. Ultimately, Congress will have to act to put really teeth into the regulations and have any kind of true enforcement mechanisms.
So we have to have legislation.
I think so. If you want to talk about a fine.
Okay, that might have been too quick through the left hand of that. What was going to tip then? which is something I'm surprised you haven't done tonight so far.
The Commerce Department, which is working. You know, we've gotten pledges from all the big companies.
Can we get the snow mods?
It is working, but like ultimately, Congress.
That'd be pretty cool for like the northern states. I can't imagine having it on everywhere, but yeah, for like in. Who's up there in the north? Montana? I know, Minneapolis and like Washington. That'd be pretty cool. Oh my god, it's Faraday! Faraday energy. Next city, double stack. What's the max mods I must get? I mean, I ran up to like 50 quite easy, and I think I had 70 in total before, so just crack on, get as many as you want.
Strength, her dignity. People like her really did pave the way for people like me.
Might have been a bit impatient there.
She was a woman of integrity, principle, independence, and brilliant. So it's a great loss.
Oh, best time of day now, and it's like by that morning.
Safe travels and good to talk with you.
All right, have a good weekend.
When I've done an all-nighter and like it's nice and the sun fades away or fades in and the night fades away.
You're listening to All Things Considered from NPR News.
For KOSU, I'm Michael Cross. It's time for this week.
Okay, we'll get 25. You don't mention yourself there. As you've discovered Fort Smith. Oh, hang on, there's stuff in Fort Smith. Can I go over there? Hang on, we're gonna turn this back round.
According to the Federal Election Commission, the Oklahoma Leadership Council's bank records didn't match campaign reports by nearly $2 million. Neva, what happened here?
Well, I mean,
Gonna see what's in Fort Smith here.
I think any political party, any presidential campaign, any political action committee have these issues.
I'm honestly surprised there was no like vehicles like to hit us. We turned around.
So, in this instance,
what? I'm on the right way now.
that
Oh my
the PAC
god.
officials who did not dispute
Just trying to get money for the Christmas party, aren't they? The police here. What the hell?
that the audit showed that there were errors.
You use it as two mirrors. Oh my god.
And much of it.
Well, what's going to be on my monitor to, you know, monitor the stream then? I need I need a monitor for that.
For the party at the time. So they're in the midst of trying to unravel.
I guess I could actually do it on my phone, but
And with the untimely death of the treasurer, it hampered their ability to be able to even get the records.
what's
So,
this?
This is a process. While
Oh, this is a new
clearly there are
property. How
issues
much
that
are you
will
worth?
go through them, they will deal
175?
with the FEC and the
I'm gonna
attorneys will all
guess
go back and
180,
forth.
whatever it is,
Whether there's
however much they all are.
penalties or fines or anything like that remains to be seen. But the upshot sounds far worse than when you get into the practicality of the details. No one wants
Yeah,
to
180.
correct reports. No one
I'm
wants
actually
to
not
see
too far
anything
away from that.
that is outside the scope of
We
what
might be able to
law
buy a
but
thingy
this
in
instance, I
Kansas
think
then.
you have to get into the weeds to see a little bit more
Oh god, what am I doing?
to know that
Reverse
it's not
it.
quite just the sinister, someone's doing terrible things and intentionally doing it with respect to the Republican Party or their political leadership council.
Right. Well, that'd be a lot more fun, you know, if we had that. You know, the issue with this is, you know, we just don't know what we don't know, and that really, you know, strikes.
Oh my
at the
god,
heart
it's
of
Walbert.
these FEC reports to begin with. They're to provide some measure of transparency. It's, you know, certainly not the transparency that many individuals would like whenever it comes to campaign financing, but to provide some sort of measure of
Oh
transparency.
god, what is this? This is actually a...
You know, financing these campaigns.
Oh, it actually is a store. It doesn't look like a store car park, does
In
it?
support of either candidates or particular positions. And then
Right, can we just wander around the back here and
getting this money?
get out of it?
And those are
Oh.
very important things, I think, for the public. You know, in many instances, the public by proxy through journalists.
Because the next
to
building's
look at these
literally there.
FEC reports
Next like
and be
business.
able to have an understanding of who it is that's trying to attempt to influence these elections and who it is that's benefiting from the influence of these elections. Those are both very important pieces of information, and when you're off by nearly $830,000 in receipts and over
Okay, I better leave Fort Smith before I destroy everything.
you have a pretty big black hole there in terms of accountability and transparency. Now, in overall numbers, you know, I doubt that those numbers are, you know,
Okay, let's discover what this question mark is.
raised or spent,
Well,
but
Fort
it's still
Smith is
very
literally just a roundabout as well.
what party it is. because
like something over there to the in
FEC
front, and then
process here.
yeah, this is the rest of Fort Smith.
Procedures upon the
Our
public
recruitment
funds so that,
agency.
in this pack, so that we don't see.
Nah, we don't need anyone new. We're fine.
Condolences to.
And then yeah, we've got Walbert. Okay, that looks like a proper car park. It must have gone into the.
You're not talking about something that's raising $100 here or there. You're talking.
Oh, there's a repair shop here as well.
You ought to have a contingency plan in place.
Yeah, we must have gone into the.
Is ill or does pass away.
Was it truckers?
Somebody else can step in, and you know where the.
Was it delivery truck? Car park.
Hindsight's 2020, and I think it's important to
Oh,
note that
number one lubricants from Aaron.
is the period that ended back in December 2020. So this is not current. This is
So
this
hindsight
is an
really is
audit.
2020.
This is 2020, and you have a situation where, as I said, if you were to really kind of go and look
Okay, this is another entrance as well.
They
And the
spend
back here.
years after presidential campaigns have concluded and go back and find that in certain instances expenditures were not properly allocated.
Well, and then it
in the
says there's
proper
somewhere over
field,
here, but
or,
how do we-
monies were not properly allocated to the proper
How do you get
backer
over there?
committee or whatever it happens to be. So it is an ongoing paper mill to continue to be in compliance and work with the FEC, or in the instance in Oklahoma, the Oklahoma Ethics
NITSA, oh,
Commission.
yeah.
So they are
Oh,
very
here.
diligent doing their job, and I think for the most part you find that the people that are doing the reporting are trying to be diligent, but in this instance there are issues.
Okay,
and I
we've
think
almost
they'll
discovered
work
everything
through
in
to resolve
Fort
them
Smith.
as
Here, let me get out of here.
Right, Anita's comments do not necessarily reflect the views of
I don't know why I'm
KOSU
discovering all
staff
Fort
or
Smith, but
management. You can hear more of this discussion on our website.
it's an
at
interesting roundabout.
kosu.org, or you can listen on Apple Podcasts. While you're there, be sure to subscribe. Also,
Right, let's
rate us
discover
and
this.
comment. Programs like this
Anybody
are
interesting?
through support from KOSU
Oh,
members
it's
or
closed, alright.
listeners like you. Consider a gift through KOSU.
Well, there's someone that's got there early, like an hour early. They're keen.
KOSU.org.
State Impact Oklahoma is sponsored by Oklahoma Contemporary, featuring Art Now, The Soul is a Wanderer, an exhibition of new and made-for-the-space artworks by Oklahoma.
Alright, we'll discover what's over here, and it's like it's another. What's this, like home base or something over here?
This is All Things Considered from NPR News. I'm Mary Louise Kelly.
Oh no, this is like a.
The magic of Christmas
Is it like a
is more
quarry?
than a feeling. It's literal.
What's
In
it
a neighborhood
called?
contest for the best decorated house, Chris Carver, played by Eddie Murphy, turns to a slightly
Coastline mining.
played
Oh,
by Jillian Bell to gain a competitive edge.
I'll get
Ends up
aborted.
battling the 12 days of Christmas come to life.
Before the old clock tower tings, you must collect the golden rings. Then all will hail the King of Christmas. A strip of land is called Isthmus.
Alright, that's Fort Smith. It's
Well, nothing else rhymes with Christmas.
It is a
got
rad
buildings.
family adventure pulled together by director Reginald
Queen Smash Shell Shots 36.6. Oh my god. Yeah, Queens are pretty good. Like,
directed another Eddie Murphy classic, Boomerang. But this is his first Christmas movie. So as a
didn't realise Bath got up to second in the standings, like a point off the lead.
essential elements are that make a
Like last week. Or end of last week. It's probably like the highest we've been in years.
Great Christmas music. I would say those are the four minimum requirements.
And your movie, Candy Cane Lane, has all of those in spades and then some. It is expansive. It's
But Bath won almost last week. Did you saw? I've not caught up on the highlights of last week. I'm always like a week behind, unfortunately, with the rugby.
No, in fact, I took my niece to the premiere, and after
So I only keep up to date in like the football, like American football and, you know, world football. And and yeah, well, it was motorsports as well, but now we're in like the off season. It's only really like Asian and one at the moment.
Who am I kidding? Of course I did. What's Christmas without a little terror?
And the thing is, the
And Formula E in like a month as well.
what makes a great Christmas movie is there the entire time. But it's like, well, what else can we add? How do we make ourselves distinctive from this huge body?
Oh, nice! They've got all these greens. What the hell?
And I thought,
Like,
well, if we add a kung fu fight,
That's a lot of green.
Chase, if we had jump scares, now we've got a really unique motion picture.
So talk to us a little bit about that more is more philosophy. Is there a scene?
Yeah, of course, in cricket, it's only with like what's Australia started the season. I guess the South Africa domestic season started as well.
You know, all of a sudden these tree ornaments that are coming to life are suddenly attacking the
Oh, we should have the, was it SA20 or whatever it is in like a month or two?
and they're like, whoa.
What soccer is that?
And the audience is having
The play tomorrow against the Chiefs.
they're laughing.
Oh, what, the Sharks or what?
Concerned for our lead characters, and they can't believe what they're seeing.
Dakar in a month, yep.
Stuff they've ever seen.
Last time we'll see Audi. But, well, you know, the works Audi team there. Can't remember who's taking it over for them. But you should see the Audi still there. Excited for the Dakar though, with Toyota having a young lineup. And Pro Drive basically getting all the old guys. And trying to go for like the best lineup you can get. Oh god, I need to go through here. Thank you.
This came together so easily. It was like not even a second.
Perfect.
You know, we had a meeting. I kind of pitched her my vision of what the movie should be, and we just said, okay, then let's go to work. So boom.
I mean, there is this incredible, charming family dynamic in this
Yeah,
movie,
Dakar.
and I particularly want to talk about the
Was it Dubai 24 hours? Daytona 24 hours?
daughter Holly, who's played by Madison Thomas, and that chemistry is so sparkling on screen. I'm hoping you can
January's a great month for you like endurance racing.
Well, I think the core of that is the fact that Eddie is such an enthusiastic.
Oh, that looks pretty. What's that?
Really loves being a father. He's got 10 kids, you know, and so, you know, all that is coming from a very authentic place for him. Madison, this was her first movie. I don't know if she knew Eddie Murphy.
Hang on, how long has it been saying visit service?
She's just an amazing young actress.
Nah, that's probably been most of the trip. We'll be fine. We'll be back in a few. Right.
Can be a real boss.
What are you gonna do, Dad?
Go back to that vehicle and see if she can help me get some replacement parts.
Can I go?
Don't you have school?
It's the last day. We're watching Frozen in like 3 different classes.
Very, very
That's it. I think we're over halfway through the trip now. We started like 550 miles. We've gone almost 300 miles. Oh, enjoy your own slice of life. What's this? America's finest coast, the best from the fields. Oh, we're visiting another city. Oh, at least I can see a question mark. What does that mean? What are you visiting? There we go, visiting. Whatever that says. Right, let's go right first of all, because again, there's something to discover. Always like discovering things. I'm surprised we haven't seen more. More, what's it? The movies and stuff. Movies and photo opportunities. We only really discovered like one or two things tonight. Yeah, let's get out of here, global meals. We'll go through the light. What? It's green! What do you mean, red light offence?
What are your favorite Christmas traditions?
So that is like a recruitment centre, is it? Oh no, it's got a truck symbol. Maybe. Let's see, there's Walbert. Let's see what this is. What dealership? International. Nice. I mean, we've already got an international truck, so we're not interested, but yeah.
still put on the armors the kids made in second grade out of dry pasta. So
Alright, let's get out of it.
it's a mess, but it's a
I would not discover Walbert, though. That's quite a big area to discover. You know, let me just poke my nose in, shall we?
He's the director of Candy Cane Lane, streaming on Prime Video.
Streaming what? Da 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 da. Copyright. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Oh, can I go through here? There you go. That's how you enter and start. Alright, we're out of it.
And from the Public Welfare Foundation, committed to advancing a transformative approach to justice that is community-led, restorative, and racially
There you go. That's how you 5-point turn.
From the Cy Sims Foundation, since 1985, supporting advances in science, education, and the arts towards.
See, no, that was red and we didn't get fined. See, it's just about to be red. It's like our turn.
From American Jewish World Service, supporting human rights advocates worldwide in the fight for democracy,
Again, got away with it.
justice for all people. Learn more at ajws.org. And from listeners like you who donate to this.
Well, let's discover what's over here as well. Got something. Oh no, that's okay. That's a farm. All right.
People stuff. Buying, trading, and selling building artifacts for architects, builders, and all. 40,000 square foot showroom in downtown Oklahoma City. Open Tuesday to Saturday 10 to 5 and Sunday 11 to 4.
All right, let's head on to Kansas then.
Is that you're throwing money away.
Only taken us a couple hours, but we're almost there. Like,
That doesn't build any equity.
I love how previous show I was going to discover like Oklahoma. Like, barely discovered Oklahoma. Did it in this stream, and now we're barely going to discover Kansas. It feels
I'm
like.
Sabrina Tavernisi. That's today on the Daily from the New York Times.
Oh yeah, they've also had it in the truck center as well, where they test all the trucks and stuff.
From Oklahoma State University, this is 91.7 KOSU
And that's in,
KOSU
like,
Digital,
Washington.
Stillwater, Oklahoma City. 88.3 KOSR and KOSR
So interested
Digital,
to actually try and find that and try out the trucks around there. Which is pretty cool. Oh, we've been in Oklahoma for like 200 miles though.
Israel is again carrying out airstrikes in Gaza. Hamas is again firing rockets into Israel.
After a week-long pause, the war resumes.
It's Friday, December 1st, and this is All Things Considered.
What? It's green. That was literally green. Are you kidding me?
I'm Mary Louise Kelly.
And I'm Juana Summers. Ahead this hour, the House votes overwhelmingly to expel George Santos from Congress.
We didn't want to spend the first 11 months talking about George Santos, and I hope today is the beginning of not having to talk about him anymore.
Also, one of Justice Sandra Day O'Connor's former clerks remembers how she officiated his wedding.
And Chuck E. Cheese is phasing out those slow-blinking fuzzy robots that have long been a signature of the chain.
I actually took my daughter here specifically to see the animal.
Alright, so. Oh, we're heading to Bentonville
All coming up after this summer.
as well.
Live from NPR News in Washington, I'm Jack Spear.
That was literally orange. There's lots of. Oh, Garden of Eden. That sounds like a nice place to dine.
COP28, as he left, he made comments about his visit to Israel and the occupied West Bank as the temporary truce between
It's pretty cool. It's kind of like two cities merged together. So here's Bentonville.
Third trip to the Middle East since this war began, and he was focused on what happens next.
I made clear that after the pause, it was imperative that Israel put in place clear protections for civilians and for sustaining humanitarian assistance going forward.
He went on to mention that Israel did that today by sending out information for evacuating to safety in Gaza.
It's Municipal Waste Management in front.
And internet, cell service, and electricity have been
That W does not look comfortable between those M's. I got to say. I know it's a bit.
it fired rockets first and didn't follow through with hostage commitments. Hamas blamed Israel for rejecting their offer. Kat Lonsdorf, NPR News, Tel Aviv.
Federal appeals court has ruled.
That's pretty weird.
Trump is not absolutely immune from civil lawsuits seeking to hold him responsible for the violent January 6th attack in the U.S. Capitol.
What? You're saying the criminal is not.
Police officers and Democratic
absolved from crime. Amazing. All right.
The former president and his attorneys have argued that Trump was protected from civil suits by the absolute immunity presidents enjoy when performing their official duties.
All right, we're on Route 49.
Appeals was whether Trump's actions
Just over 200 miles to go. Nice greenery right here as well. Are we back in? Did we make a detour then outside of Oklahoma or something? We must have been in like Arkansas, I guess. We took a little detour. Now we're back. Don't know how we did a detour. We've been basically following the road. So yeah, welcome to you, Miss What? Okay, yeah, we've taken a bit of a right turn here.
On this vote, the yeas are 311, the nays are 114, with 2 recorded as present.
Clerk reading the roll call today as for only the 3rd time since the Civil War. The House has expelled one of its own, New York Republican George Santos. Surpassing the required 2/3 supermajority required to remove him from office. To oust the 35-year-old Santos marks the end of a saga that began shortly after his election. Allegations began to surface he had lied about his work history, educational achievements, and other matters. Resulted in a deeper investigation into his financial dealings and charges including allegedly scamming political donors.
Oh yeah, fuel is running low. Okay, I might need to make a pit stop in the next town, it looks like. We've got Joplin coming up.
Pfizer has announced today it is cutting its study of a twice-daily obesity pill. That's after a survey showed it making many patients nauseous. Sales from the pharmaceutical and consumer products company stock sank as Pfizer announced it was abandoning the drug. Pfizer says instead it will focus on a once-daily version of the pill. Obesity treatments have become one of the hottest areas in medicine.
So I discovered her. I guess it's Janice Joplin to be found. Oh, there we go, Kansas City. A sign there. So I look at Tulsa as well.
O'Connor, a state court judge with little federal experience, faced enormous scrutiny. If I stumbled badly, she said, it would make life more difficult for women. But as it turned out, the O'Connor appointment gave a huge boost to women in the law.
The minute I was confirmed.
Oh god, we're not stopping in time, are we? Oh, look at those brakes. Alright. Don't know why you're stopping, Kentworth. There's like nothing there.
And it made a difference in the acceptance of young women as lawyers. It opened doors for them.
Nina Tuckberg, NPR News, Washington.
So you go. Welcome to Joplin. Population 50,150.
The first dozen or so of its futuristic cyber truck pickups. Delivery's about 2 years behind schedule. Trucks with distinctive stainless steel bodies sit 17
Oh, can we cut across it?
From 0 to 60 in 2.6 seconds. I'm Jack Spear, NPR.
Oh, god damn it.
Support for NPR comes from NPR stations. Other contributors include the Alfred P. Sloan Foundation, supporting books, radio, podcasts, film, television, theater, and more to bridge science and the humanities. And the listeners who support this NPR station.
Have you been a listener of KOSU for a while but never
Why is it
donated?
blocked off?
Consider signing up
Oh,
as a
come
monthly
on. You blocked
listener
the whole
for
road because of
$5
one
or
trailer.
$20 a month. Your ongoing gift helps pay for it. NPR News and independent music 7 days a week.
Never see me do that again.
State Impact Oklahoma. This American Life, Radio Lab, and other insightful weekend programs. Your sustaining membership pays for everything you get out of KOSU. Go to donate.kosu.org to start your membership today.
Oh, okay, alright.
This is All Things Considered. I'm Juana Summers.
I actually am probably listening to the radio.
Hamas are back at war. For a week there was a pause in the fight.
It's not really a war, is it though? If one side is occupied and the other side is just, attacking them.
That pause was day to day. There's still some 100 hostages, and today Israel
And one side rules over the other side already.
strikes in southern Gaza, and Hamas
Let's see. Welcome to... Oh, we've made it to Kansas. We've done it. Only took 3 hours. But we've made it.
What happened? Why did the ceasefire break down?
Well, Israel accused Hamas of violating it by shooting rockets overnight, and Hamas says Israel refused its latest offer
Yeah, Hamas have violated the ceasefire. Not Israel killing civilians, but yeah, Hamas have violated it. All by itself. 138 miles to Kansas City.
And Gazan health officials said at least 100 people had been killed. Today, an Israeli army spokesman spoke in Arabic in a message on his Telegram and YouTube channel, telling Gazans that Hamas is using them as human shields and hiding among them. And the army published an interactive evacuation.
Oh my god, here's Pittsburgh. We've discovered the Pittsburgh missing a H. Oh my god.
Israel also dropped leaflets urging civilians to leave areas that were being targeted. But you know, Mary Louise, in the first couple
What is in Pittsburgh that's missing a H? Is there anything here?
And just what does it feel like where you are when you see?
Oh, it's got a garage. Okay, let's stop it.
You know, for days we've been seeing these videos on
Stop at Gallon Oil.
social media of these joyful reunions of families with the hostages and the prisoners who have been released. And today I heard booming in the sky over Tel Aviv.
Oh god, how much do we have to fill up though?
Defense system kicking in
I guess this is
rockets
us
and
not
some
paying it though. We do get
Yeah.
it does
And I
get
took a
covered
trip to
for
the
us.
south today,
Seeing as
yeah,
we're
and we
doing
saw
a like
smoke
separate
puffs
job,
in the
not through
sky
our
while rockets were shot
our
down.
truck. Oh my god, it's
There were
already
several
full.
announcements on the car radio of
Oh my
incoming
god, that's a
rockets.
small That's a small fuel tank. Only 500.
NPR's longtime producer Anas Baba said just as people were starting their
Only
day,
500
people
miles or
started bombing.
500
He says he saw a house hit.
gallons or whatever.
Families that's neighboring the target house, most of them they were just like screaming in the streets, and their faces are covered.
Right, there we go. We're nice and full to the end though.
They were screaming that we didn't.
But yeah, I can't believe how
we didn't understand what's happening.
small the fuel tank is.
Eleanor, what are Israelis you're speaking with saying? What is their understanding of the situation?
No, it'll be orange.
You have many of the families of the hostages, and they gather daily to demonstrate. And they are
Got away
saying
with
that the top priority should be getting all of the hostages out before the war.
Alright, less than 150 miles to go.
Southern city of Beersheba this afternoon, and people were much more resolute. This southern city is a place that is.
So we've got ahead. US 169, Parsons 31 miles ahead.
6-year-old Solomon Elhanov told me just outside of a shopping mall. He says we have to finish this story because we've been suffering for many years, and this has to be the end of Hamas in Gaza. He said the time has come to deal with it once and for all. He said we have one of the strongest armies in the world, and there's no other option.
Eleanor, we have been tracking U.S.
Right,
Secretary
here we
of
go.
State Blinken's visit to the
Gonna be it.
week. He
What is
was
this?
just
It's meant to be like a forest. There's a bit separated. These trees. They look pretty weird. Looking like.
Size to extend the truce, but today the fighting started up again.
But yeah, it seems like Oklahoma's only what, a couple 100 meters wide. I'm guessing that's why everyone didn't like it being a bit too small. As there's Parsons in front, and Parsons quite quickly. You can hear kind of an underlying skid to the engine. It sounds like something's skidding. It might be the engine actually. It doesn't sound like the engine's fully healthy. Let's look at the Parsons population 10,500. Oh yeah, there's the achievement for finding a town with like one population or something. Like, I need to try and find that. Or population 0. I can't remember which DLC got added for though. Is that green? I don't know, it's orange. We made it through. Right, we'll get into Topeka though and get our salamander. That's what we wanted tonight. That's our main goal. So we've got Moran, Garnett. Or Garnett, aren't they just names? Like Kevin Garnett, Rocky Moran. Senior and junior. Yeah, I'm not sure what these trees are meant to. I'm not sure if this is meant to be a forest around here. It's weird. But yeah, we do a couple of deliveries around Kansas, try and discover as much of Kansas as we can from Topeka in like the next hour. sure we'll discover lots.
Didn't expect that term, but credit card fraud, that was one of those federal criminal charges that got
So we are on
Santos
Route
into this
59.
mess in the first place, right?
Well, not Route 59, was it? Highways 59 or whatever. That's, oh my god, we're just over 100 miles away. I'm going to see it in a blink of an eye. What's it? It says 2 hours 30 minutes away, so that's what, 15 minutes, but we can chop that down to 10, I think. I reckon we can do that.
I mean, honestly, some of this sounds like it could be straight out of reality TV.
But yeah, it's been nice exploring some of the kind of mod map as well, seeing what that's like. So we've kind of achieved what we wanted to tonight, apart from exploring Kansas at the moment. Kind of the main point of the stream, but we'll get there in a sec. Oh, is that Reds? Nah, too fast to stop. $5,000! Oh my god. That's Garnet is 27 miles up the road, is old Kevin. Where's Edis? He needs to start paying my fines again. Like, yeah, it might be worth getting a base in to be good. Like, Kansas is kind of, you know, pretty central in the country. It'd be nice to get a base. It's got, like, you know, the Michigan and stuff just above, and the Dakotas. We've got what's like Colorado, Idaho and stuff to the west. And of course, you've got Oklahoma, you know, Texas down below. Oh, that's a cornfield. Oh, he's avoided it.
I went to Chuck E. Cheese on a Saturday.
And then, yeah, to the east, you've got, no, like Missouri.
Parents who brought them came for the giant mechanical puppets.
I guess further east, like, what's it, Illinois and stuff. And where have we been through? Arkansas, like Georgia and stuff, like all the way to the coast. So, yeah, being in Kansas, you kind of go kind of anywhere. As we go, Garnet, population 3,450. God, we're finding smaller towns everywhere. Got floating buildings here as well. That's amazing. Town of the future. Right. What's up next then? What have you got? Ottawa? Is that the capital of Canada? Why is that next tonight? Have we gone a bit too far north? We're in Canada now, we're in Ontario. Going to see Toronto soon, aren't we? And heading on to Ottawa.
By the end of next year, the animatronics will have moved out of the chain's more than 400 locations.
This is Ottawa, Kansas, isn't it? It's like,
Northwest of Hollywood, they'll have a permanent residence.
So you gotta leave something behind. Everything does not have to be on a big screen.
hell yeah.
Malone's friend Gigi Voyaja is on board with Chuck E. Cheese 2.0.
Kansas City next, right? Don't care about that. We're just powering through. Got Wichita, Kansas. Oh yeah, Wichita. Well, because Oklahoma population, what's that, 23,000 or something? Oh.
The pizza parlor concept was designed as a distribution method for
Oh, it wants me to go round for no reason. Okay, yeah, just keep going. God damn it, I shouldn't have braked so hard down. Look at our truck struggling to get uphill. It's got less than 50 miles to go. Come on. Didn't see that copper. Hey, you didn't see it? No. I'm gonna get broke soon, aren't I? Well, what's up next? The Lauren's 28 miles ahead. Here's 2437. It's the law. Slow down, move over for emergency tow vehicles. Yeah. Got right of way here in this truck. Don't know what you mean. Oh, there's the Lawrence.
Marketing at Eckerd College. She says reinvention has been key to Chuck E. Cheese's success.
Animatronic, looked a little dated, let's be honest.
appeal to the new generation of kids. But for the inner children of the generations that loved Munch's Make-Believe Band, they'll be playing right here in Northridge 7 days a week. Emma Bowman.
I know St. Lawrence isn't coming up as a main thingy. Population 87,000, 643. Oh no. Sorry. I wonder if I've got the mod on. Oh crap, I might need to uninstall mod and get proper Kansas.
Sometimes the only way to heal a relationship is to say, I'm sorry. So why is it so hard to do?
One of the things that happens when you apologize is actually you are relinquishing a bit of power and control in that situation.
The psychology of apologies. This week on Hidden Brain from
Go on.
NPR.
Saturday morning at 9 o'clock on KOS.
Yeah, you can tell it's definitely a mod because there's like a fake kill or something in the way there. Right, we're away. Take a photo if in Kansas, phone about to die. Snap. There you go, I'm in Kansas. Now I think I've got mod Kansas by accident. I might need to uninstall the mods. I think it's because maybe I've got Coast to Coast on. Maybe I need to uninstall that. And we get like proper Kansas.
Stay connected to Oklahoma and the world. We'll be right here with you. KOSU is on your radio at 107.5 in Tulsa, 88.3 in Stillwater, and 91.7 in Oklahoma City. Or check
There's
out
that bastard at Big House reported us for that fine.
Support for KOSU comes from Bob Moore Mazda on North Kelly Avenue in Oklahoma City, supporting independent journalism. More about Mazda.
Alright, there we go. 36 miles away. Come on.
BobMooreMazda.com.
Because Oklahoma was official, but I guess in Kansas hasn't been updated to be official yet. This mod. So I might need to uninstall all the mods I've got in. And then basically restart back in Topeka. But yeah, we discovered what mods Kansas is though. Lots of fields. There's almost like, you know, farming machineries around it to be transported. Try and do that as a job next. I know we've already done it once in Oklahoma. Got to do it in Kansas as well. Yeah, I forgot now where the accent this is though. Compared to what we've been doing, like WRC in particular, this is like a little breath of fresh air. There's Topeka, 26 miles. Manhattan, 74 miles. US 77, 91 miles away. But yeah, it's been really nice being in this instead. And then we're going to have a chill stream tomorrow as well in Dakar, designing our 200-kilometer long stage as well. So yeah, it should be really nice. And then it's back to, you know, competitive stuff on Sunday with WRC Rally on a budget. So I also thought Dakar was relaxing, then I crashed the truck twice on the same stage. I know, especially as you saw, like with the, what was it, with the quad and stuff. When it's really high speed and you've got all those dunes and mounds, and it's so easy to like kind of lose your vehicle and stuff. Can't wait for Dakar month though in January. We're going to be driving a shit ton of Dakar. Maybe have a Dakar day again with, well, Dakar in a day. Oh, this is official Topeka. Hang on, Lawrence wasn't official? Okay, maybe it does work with the mod then. I discovered our second seat in the Sunflower slate. Oh, there's Topeka in front. A minute away. Or a mile away.
We expect that 25 years from now, the use of racial preference
Someone that hasn't finished building their house. What the hell?
Clerk for her just a few years after that. How do you believe she was wrestling with this?
That's where we're going as well. What were we delivering to them?
Incredibly practical justice.
Can't even remember now.
Understood that in order for the nation to be able to function, ours is a multiracial democracy, that we need to have
Was it Plaster and Sons?
numbers of black and brown students at
Oh god, what's the 90?
So I view the Grutter decision as being
Oh, so I have to part the other side of this. We could do that.
approach to the law, which was a practical approach, and I think that that was a decision that stood the nation in good
Let me
stead.
see. So yeah, I've got to reverse down there, and it's like
Left the court. The court has gone in a very different direction than the one she took, whether it comes to affirmative action or abortion, another issue in which her rulings were decisive. In light of that,
that's not gonna work.
how do you think about her legacy? What will it be?
Justice O'Connor has an enduring legacy, and it comes from her constitutional vision, which is paying great attention to precedent, an incremental approach to the law. Her greatness lies in the sort of subtlety of the approach that she used, rather than having some sort of grand.
Oh, that's half of it filled. I need to turn a bit more.
In every opinion along the way.
Oh, get out of the way, whatever you are.
She was seeing decisions from the bottom up, and that is an appealing constitutional vision. And even if it's not ascendant in all legal circles right now, I believe that future lawyers will appreciate her approach to judging.
I don't know when the last time you saw her was, but you must have stayed in touch, because I am told she officiated every day.
Yeah, she was an incredibly special person in my life, and she
Don't know
was
what I'm
kind
catching.
enough to officiate at my wedding in 2008, and she was committed to all of her law clerks. She really did view us as extensions of her family, and we did remain in touch. She was just a warm person, an engaging person, and she had a twinkle in her eye.
No,
Did you get
still
a
gone.
chance
Oh, it's that.
to thank her, like really thank her, tell her what you're telling us now?
Yes, I did. After I clerked for her, I saw her in Arizona a few years back. And
Is this why it's a 90 XP? Because they put that in a fucking annoying place. like, come on.
That is Justice O'Connor's former clerk and current professor of law at Yale,
So I almost choking it there.
Some progress, but we
This
also
is
know
what a 90
that the
XP
road
parking
we have
challenge does to you.
will
Alright, let
not
me.
get us to our destination in time.
Rebecca Hersher from NPR's Climate Desk is here with more on that progress and the hard road ahead. Hi there.
Hi.
Okay, so we just heard Sultan Al Jaber say we've made progress since the Paris Agreement was signed back in 2015, but it feels like things are
Actually, no, that doesn't make
the
sense.
hottest year ever recorded.
If that was in my way,
Yeah,
should I
they
be
are
catching
dire,
it?
But they used to be more dire. When the Paris Agreement was
Actually,
signed
no,
in
I am catching it
2015,
there.
and it was headed for 4 to 5 degrees Celsius of warming. That's compared to temperatures in the late 1800s. Now, the best guess is 2.5 to 3 degrees Celsius of warming. So that's a significant improvement. We've cut projected warming almost in half.
Okay, so I'm hearing you say it's still not good, but it could be worse. What's making the difference?
You know, a lot of it is more renewable energy, like solar and wind. Those have gotten a lot cheaper. And that helps, right? Because it means that there is less carbon dioxide being pumped into the atmosphere than there would have been if we used the same energy sources that we did a decade ago. Now, it's really important to say, we are not burning less fossil fuels overall as a planet. We're burning more.
Hey, we'll take it.
Less
Terrible
relative
bargain,
to the
but it
economic
counts.
growth that's happening. So if you imagine that
There we go, we
greenhouse
finally
gas
made it to
emissions were going
Kansas.
up really steeply in the past,
Oh god, how much
now
did that
line
get
is
me?
less
17 grand, that's not
going up,
bad.
but we're on a better trajectory.
Help us
I'm
put
now
this
an
into some
instructor.
perspective. What does this actually mean for everyday life? Because I have to say, it does not
Does
really
not sound
feel
good
like
for
we're
my
better
students.
climate-wise.
All
I
right,
mean,
let
there are
me
huge
continue.
disasters happening, incredible
Oh yeah,
weather,
what should we
temperature
get?
records are falling.
Yeah, right. So even though we're on a better
Let's
trajectory
get
now
let's
than
get
we were,
fragile
say, a
cargo.
decade
Why
ago,
not?
we're still causing massive, rapid
All right, so
global
yeah, let's do a
warming, and
job
we're suffering
from
the consequences,
Topeka.
like you said,
See where we
like
can go.
giant, rapidly intensifying hurricanes, like the one that hit Mexico this fall, are happening. Extreme rain
Yeah,
that
there's
causes
Kansas
deadly
City.
floods every single year. That's
Not in Kansas.
heat waves.
Whatever.
So there's some dissonance, right? Humanity has successfully
Nothing from
avoided
Topeka.
some future
Beautiful.
warming, and
Just what I want.
that's good. It saves lives, but it's not enough. It doesn't save us from the impacts of our
All right, let's
current
go to
amount
job
of warming,
market.
which
I
is
think
already
with
pretty
all of the
devastating.
fines I got, I literally made like $4 grand from that job.
You know,
All right,
it's
Topeka.
front and
Let's
center.
see, where can we
These
go?
facts are the foundation for
Go
everything
to
that's being discussed,
Clinton.
because under the Paris
Pop in
Agreement,
on
this
pop in on
year,
Bill.
world leaders are required to look back and
Oh, there's
assess the
one to
progress that's been
Denver.
made, and to get
Oh, that'd be
ready
pretty
to
cool. We
make
can
some
go through
new
like the north
promises
of,
that hopefully will protect even more lives in the
see,
future.
north of
Rebecca
Kansas.
Hersher from NPR's
Is there
Climate
anything
Desk.
from here actually?
Thanks.
Oh, they want me to go to North Carolina.
This is NPR News.
Yeah, maybe do the Topeka one
KOSU
to
is your one-stop destination
Denver. That
for
seems pretty
independent
cool.
music and thought-provoking stories. Discover new things with us on the radio at 88.3 in Stillwater, 107.5 in Tulsa, and 91.7 in Oklahoma City.
Recently on Wait, Wait, Roy Blunt Jr. shared the secret of why his Thanksgiving dinners are always successful.
Stolen Brussels sprouts taste sweeter.
I'm Peter Sagal. This week, we try to get actor and producer Dakota Johnson to spill some of her secrets. Join us for the news quiz that is willing to bear all, but only for art. That's Wait, Wait, Don't Tell Me.
Oh, we've got 629 miles. Oh my god.
Saturday morning at 10 o'clock on KOSU.
I hope it doesn't take a half hour then, because this might be the last job of the night then. But yeah, we get to discover quite a lot of
Impulsive financial decisions while experiencing uncertainty, fear,
quite a lot of Kansas though.
more at
See, I am going this way. And discover what's up here. Oh my god, it's a petrol station.
From NPR News, I'm Mary Louise Kelly.
And I'm Melissa Summers.
Wow.
Would reality TV culture be what it is today without the simple life?
We get the Kardashians or the Real Housewives without Paris Hilton
this?
and without the simple life? I'm not sure.
Marking 20 years since two Beverly Hills Park
Oh, it's
girls
charged. Oh, it's the electric company.
headlines.
Live from NPR News in Culver City, California, I'm Dwayne Brown. Israeli airstrikes hit houses and buildings in the Gaza Strip today after a week-long ceasefire between Israel and Hamas came to an abrupt end. Israel says more than 136 hostages remain in Gaza, including women and children. Israel and Hamas have traded blame for ending the temporary truce, while negotiators in Qatar are working to restart the ceasefire along with U.S. officials. Here's White House National Security Council spokesman John Kirby.
Oh nice, here's a garage in Topeka. Oh no, we can't afford it. No, we're $5 grand short. God damn it. Oh, I won't do any more speeding, so I can get there.
That's the level we want to see us get back to as soon as possible.
So far, Hamas has released 105 of the roughly 240 hostages that were taken in its deadly attack on Israel October 7th, while Israel has freed 240 Palestinian prisoners and
I guess in that distance is for fuel.
Governor Ron DeSantis is calling on the head of the
Why are you giving us a half-full truck? Well,
report of sexual assault. Member station WUSF, Carrie Sheridan reports.
Sarasota police are investigating GOP chair Christian Ziegler. According to the
seeing this, I'm gonna have to make a stop on the way here. At least this truck is, well, it's Peterbilt. It's got a lot less miles than that other truck we drove. That had like 250 miles on. This only got 85. It's like brand new, isn't it? Oh, we do have. Oh yeah, we do have. What's it used? Truck dealerships. I've got to check in on that as well, don't I? But maybe we'll do that once we've got to Denver. Maybe choose a truck for the way back. Because yeah, I don't want to kind of end up in Kansas again. Maybe you can discover. This is like discovering northern Kansas. Maybe you can discover like southern Kansas then. On the way back, and that will be it. Oh, it is Manhattan. Well, they've moved it from New York. Oh my god. Big development in America. I'm guessing they've got the Kansas DLC and then they've just had it in all these like small towns and stuff as well in Kansas, which is pretty cool. Because they've done that with other DLCs, like with Arizona, for example. There's quite a lot of small towns with that. So maybe it's better with the DLC, with the mods as well. Get out of the way, fake Subaru. Oh. Not speeding copper.
Much rain or snow has fallen in October or November. Much of California's water supply comes
I'm on the right side of the road as well. Oh god, I hit him. No! Quick speed.
This is NPR News.
God damn it.
GDP, PCE, and various and sundry other indicators, initialized or not.
It's gonna turn out this job's gonna like earn us nothing by the time I've like got there. Such a long trip as well for like just $7 grand.
On KOSU and KOSU.org.
Turning now to the KOSU events calendar. I'm Michael Cross. The Minko Honey Festival is Saturday, December 2nd from 9 a.m.
Oh, a festival tomorrow,
Minko
okay.
High School and Ross Honey Plant in Minko.
Maybe we want to go to the festival.
Offers a tour, and there will be
That's
events
on
including
Highway
a craft show and a
77.
honey bake-off. Find out more on the events page at KO.
It's all good.
All sizes to attract.
So I just had a coughing fit. Alright.
All from one platform. Learn more at Indeed.com/NPR. And from BetterHelp, committed to supporting mental health through therapy. Clients are matched with one of 25,000 therapists and can communicate via video, chat, or phone. At BetterHelp.com.
Oh my god, that vehicle morphed into a bus. That was amazing.
Is NPR.
It's like a transformer.
From NPR News, this
Oh god, how long is 11 hours? Oh, how long is that in minutes? Hour 6 minutes, so... Oh my god, it's going to take us an hour to get there? Oh my god.
Prosecutors say the assassination attempt was ordered by an Indian government official. These allegations are similar to ones made by Canada's Prime Minister Justin Trudeau after a Sikh activist there was murdered back in September. To discuss, we have called Harwinder Singh. He is senior fellow at the Sikh Research Institute. We've caught him in New York. Hi there, welcome. Nice to be here.
I probably would be happy earning $7 for an hour's work, so who knows. Like, good job. How's this 35? That can't be right. Playing Minecraft, apparently I am. Didn't realise how wide open this kind of section is. With like, now we got some forest, but yeah, got some empty fields everywhere. Phone at 19. Well, this can legally drink, I guess, the phone, so that's one thing. Oh. Don't be caught
So
speeding.
This idea of that we can be repressed, and there is a whole issue of extrajudicial killings in Punjab, human rights violations, and that these repressions were happening in Punjab, but that this will be happening here, and then the government can hire people.
Oh, look it. Go, go.
Intelligence agencies to kill individuals here, even in dissent. That's the fear part.
I'll see if my laptop got power. God. You're just juggling devices, mate. Hopefully you charged it before the...
Regular folks, in fact, a conversation in last week has been from a businessman from New Jersey.
Oh god, my mind's blanked.
Boston, from an academic at Northwestern in Chicago, and you know they're all talking about
Before the power went off. Well, you're going to be sad without me. Yeah, it's true. I mean, even at work, you know, I'm just like, brain's not here. It's not going to be fun. That's like... Right, coming up to 500 miles to go. Literally going to be in a second.
What is happening with this alleged assassination attempt here in the States as being quite tied up with politics at the highest level, with the Biden administration, with Prime Minister Biden.
Oh my god, look at this. More like long straight roads leading to looks like nowhere. This is literally the Kansas experience, like driving long distances. It's like to nowhere. Oh god, I'm not speeding for once. Wow.
Is there something that feels important to you that needs to happen now to prevent something like this from happening again?
Well, the representatives here, both in the administration as well as Congress, need to be having these tough conversations. From a Sikh perspective and from a Punjab perspective, I think the questions of human rights and
Okay, now we can cruise.
extrajudicial killings, and now those entering on the US soil, they must be directly dealt with. And people who have been doing this, they need to be justice.
Harinder Singh is senior fellow.
Charge everything tomorrow. Oh, okay. You better. No, I don't. But seriously. That's how I hold 1 hour. Oh, that's pretty good. It's better than my laptop. And I do keep my laptop plugged in all the time. Maybe I've like killed the battery. Oh come on, you've just named places after people now. McPherson. Come on. I like how the cop got me for the red light, but not for speeding. I like it. Oh, farmer's barn. Nice. Can't get me now. Right. What's up next? Dodge City. 139 miles away.
Speaking to NPR earlier this week, she said everything was in desperately short supply.
And now endless forest. Welcome to the napping portion of the stream. There's a town named after me here, and there's a Johannesburg in the USA. Yeah, USA's nicked. It's like, not nicked. Nicked place names from everywhere. But yeah, we've seen a couple Parises tonight. And yeah, there's so many like English place names because of course we, did our thing and colonized them a few hundred years ago, as the Brits do. Oh. Just pressing the clutch there, that was not a good idea.
We have enough medical equipment, but we haven't.
The United Nations has documented cases during this war where hospitals in Gaza have been hit directly by Israeli fire. In a statement sent today to NPR, Israel's military acknowledged suffering.
Thanks for letting me buy.
To hospitals. result is millions of Palestinians with nowhere to turn when old or sick.
God, I wonder how long it'd take for me to crash in real life if I was started driving again. This would be nice. I definitely can't drive like this in real life, can I? Reduce speed now, 55, 45. Stop, 45, 55, 65. Oh my god. That was one of the stupidest, like, increases of of speed I've seen in the game so far. How's fuel? Fuel is no bueno. I've got 430 odd miles to go and I've got 210 miles of fuel, so we do have to stop probably in the next city. Oh, yeah, we're still at 65. Would be fun if we convoy and flow each other. Yeah, maybe we can do it on the, what's it, Truckers MP. Do it on there. Even if we can't speed through red lights. Shocking. Oh, we've got a great bend in front. I don't know, it doesn't look that great, does it? It looks more like a town, to be honest. Should have been called Great Town. See ya. Oh, for God's sake. It's not my fault I'm speeding. My truck's in like auto mode. Alright? I can't do anything. It's taken over. I've got one of those, what's it? Autonomous vehicles, you know? Yeah, exactly. It's stuck on cruise control. I can't control it, you know? It's stuck on Tom Cruise control. It's running everywhere. Double stat. Try to update mine. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, when was the last time you played? Was it Truck Sim Rated? Don't tell me it was like January when we last played. We'll see. Oh my god, look how much road is ahead. I have to say, when it said it would take us an hour to get there, I was doubting it slightly, but now I'm majorly doubting. It's like it's going to take like 30 to 45 minutes now. At this pace, that is. If I want to like start accelerating again, we could probably get there a bit quicker. Dodge City. You're running out of fuel. Lucky there's a fuel stop ahead.
Despite months of open speculation from both U.S. and Taiwan officials, there's been a recent shift in tone, and both now say a Chinese invasion is not likely to happen anytime soon.
There's an important distinction between making plans and training troops and actually getting ready to do something. And the United States is confident that there is no imminent threat of invasion for Taiwan.
Outkirk, however,
Perfecto,
is
let's go.
concerned about narratives being planted on Taiwan's social media platforms through doctored images and false claims in the run-up to a Taiwanese January election. It's not clear whether
Again, this is like another like small fuel tank. $558, 128 gallons. That's it. But the Volvo we have, oh shit, I swear it has like double the fuel tank.
Is to talk and to engage and
What am I stuck on?
and also to work
Oh,
on things
I'm
like
at an angle here. Alright.
But these narratives seem to be taking a toll on Taiwanese confidence in the U.S. A November poll by the prominent research institution Academia Sinica in Taipei found only a third of Taiwanese citizens believe the U.S. to be a stable partner, down 11% from just 2 years ago. All this is happening as Taiwan enters its last full month of campaigning before its presidential election in January, one that will influence Taiwan's policy with China and with the US.
Oh, what's that? Oh god, it's Black Rock. Oh, it's Coffee and Barfy. Oh wait. Not the other place, thank God. Alright. We'll see. 10th of Feb. Oh my god, you've gone almost a whole year with no truck simming. How have you survived, Brayton? How have you survived?
Parental choice tax credit program was passed by the legislature this spring.
Hopefully updates don't take too long for you then, because there must have been like version 1.46, I think, or 7. Because they've updated them with this stuff, with Kansas, updated it with Oklahoma. And I'm pretty sure there's another big update as well, because that's what I was trying out like April and stuff. So, yeah, that's quite a lot of updates to try and download and stuff. No, he's in the illegal part. What the hell? He's going to be going into the Shadow Realm. The last time we're going to see that, Laurie. I survived watching you. Aww. At least someone survived. I'm not sure about, the co-driver in game of my driver. I'm not sure anybody else has actually survived the streams apart from like. Oh my god, I've just seen the fuel. It's just over, what, 1,100 miles you get? That's it? This fuel tank? And I say that's it, like, that's pretty long in real life, but I mean in-game, when you have like deliveries like this which take almost 600 miles, it's like, that's not a lot. Like,
That is because most smokable hemp products are popular and legal. Steve Harrison from member station WFAE reports that a recent violent arrest for marijuana possession.
that's another random tour bus in the middle of nowhere. What the hell? Like, it's like, yeah, we're going on a tour of Kansas. Oh, what, we're going like to Topeka and stuff? No, we're just going on random roads in the countryside, alright? We're going to end up in this barn in the middle of the field. Don't worry, it's fully got catering there. And an older man with the chainsaw. It's just normal stuff, Kansas. I dare you, if it is straight enough, put cruise on and then stand up and play again. Oh my god, we've made it to Dodge City. Let's look at all the Dodges. That is not a Dodge. What the hell? I don't see any Dodges. What the hell? Another city that's lied to us. How many names have been lying to us? Dodge City, Kansas City, Oklahoma City. Actually, no, they didn't lie about Oklahoma City, but
Florida, Texas. Legal cannabis products and illegal marijuana are not distinguishable by sight or smell.
come on, is that a big ass lake to her? What the hell is that? Oh, we discovered a Volvo dealership.
Just smell to take action. It can't be probable cause to search or arrest somebody if that's all you have, because there's so many of these legal products that look and smell just like it.
That's one reason why Charlotte City Council member Braxton Winston says he doesn't.
Is that meant to be a lake? Or is it just not loading stuff?
Especially in this case, where there's a small difference between THCA and traditional THC.
It's very hard when you have to criminalize based on molecular structures for municipal police forces to actually
Oh no, there was something else to discover. Oh, we'll come back to Dodge City. Why not? Oh, it's Dodgy Dave's town. Oh. He didn't tell me he had his own town. What the hell? Maybe Max bought it for him. You know, that's why he's been a bit, quiet about it. Maybe that's why he has to work with us. He owes Max because he bought him a town. It all makes sense now. So we've got deep lore in the WRC universe. Update radio. Oh yeah, we have been listening to Oklahoma news for quite a while. Where's our normal news station with like the
people arrested for NPR News.
There it is.
Steve Harrison in Charlotte. A Mecklenburg County District Attorney announced last week that after reviewing police body camera footage, it's dropping all charges.
Hang on, there's public radio.
For NPR News, I'm Steve.
Two famous celebrity offspring who were familiar.
Hang on,
to
there's this
tabloid
talking news
audience.
as well. Yeah.
Support for KGOU comes from the Oklahoma City Community Foundation.
Oh, you know that Oklahoma one. I don't know.
Scenarios that were completely unfamiliar to them. So they spent a season.
Oh my god, they've added quite a
family
few
farm
new stations
in
then.
small town rural Arkansas, and then they traveled across the South or other parts of the country, taking odd jobs, so-called internships, working various levels of manual labor or everyday minimum wage jobs that had eluded them throughout their
What's that? Oh, Junction 23.
upbringing.
Speed up, you say?
Before the
Alright.
Simple Life hit screens, what was the reality TV landscape like?
Before the Simple Life, reality TV, which was still a fairly
Hang on, we're talking about the history of reality TV. I should have changed the friggin' station now.
ordinary people in relatively extraordinary circumstances. So you had a bunch of people living in a house together, like The Real World or Big Brother. You had them eat gross things on Fear Factor or.
I was watching a video
Romance on
about
The Bachelor.
what's it reality TV today because it's talking about the was it Truman Show, which got released just before reality TV took off in like early thousands.
Famous or semi-famous people.
And I love the Truman Show as well.
I mean, thinking
Awesome
back, I was a teenager when the show first came out, and now when I look back on that time with the 2023 lens, it's surprising and pretty sad, frankly.
Hey,
how often
Ramek,
women were
how
put
you
in the position of
doing?
being publicly humiliated during that time. I mean,
You're joining us
gossip bloggers like
in
Perez Hilton were
Kansas.
launching websites
Amazing.
that seem to have
Oh,
sold
and Garden
books
City. Oh my
mocking
god,
women
how
for
many
their
cities
appearance and
unnamed
their
are
weight.
Georgia?
Can you just take us back to that time period and remind us how all of this played a role in how audiences responded
You
to
need to save a few, then we can have a bit of variety. Yeah. I need to try and sign up for the Truckers FM as well. Trying to get some playlists going and
There was also a lot of skepticism
see what I can
and
say.
a lot of mockery at the same time.
Then this is
I
something
think,
to
also
discover.
owed to the
Oh,
fact
here we
that
go.
didn't yet have
Oh, we've got Peterbilt.
grasp on the reality TV
Oh, it's like this
genre
truck.
and how it was made. I think we almost take for granted now how much we know about the ways reality TV is constructed and contrived.
What's good?
I think a lot of people
My
looked at a
my
show
trucking's
like
good.
this and
That's what's
said,
good. I'm like,
I don't
Kansas
see the
DLC is good.
value in this, and so I'm
Have you been?
repulsed by
Have you
it.
been all right, Ramek?
But the other side of it is that
Hope it's not too
also
late for you as well.
extremely
It's noticed at all.
influential. I mean, do we get the Kardashians or the Real
Right.
Housewives without Paris Hilton and without The Simple Life? I'm not sure.
Oh no! Don't tell us the
show
reality
spin-off
TV created
back in
Kardashians.
2007.
No.
What do you think the ultimate legacy
Damn you,
of The
Paris
Simple Life
Hilton
is, for
and
better
whoever.
or for worse?
I think The Simple Life
Whoever
and its
created reality TV.
knockoffs spawned a world in
You
which
sure not getting demolished by
seemingly
copyright claim?
everybody
No, this is like
wants
talk
a piece of
radio.
fame
It's only if
and
it's got music on we get
adopt
you
the
get murdered by the
markers of
copyright
fame,
system.
whether or not
At least I'm
they'll
hoping
truly
so.
achieve it. And
But
I
like,
think we can spend a lot of time talking about whether that's a net good or a net bad
otherwise, yeah, I'm
for
just gonna have to nuke the whole stream or badly edit it like I have to do for the other
Thank you
one.
so much.
Thank you, Anna.
What? Plus 25 miles per hour? Are you
All
kidding?
things considered from NPR News.
It's
Support
65.
for NPR comes from this station
Like-
and from the FDA, It's
Now getting more demolished by the freaking fines from it. I'm going to be like broke by the end of the stream. I feel like.
Learn more at FDA.
Like this job that I'm on only earns me $7,000, but I've been fined at least 15,000, I think, so far. So
upward mobility, and economic
it's not really working out, you know.
Race, gender, or geography. Kaufman.org. From the Center for Audit Quality, committed to enhancing public trust in the economy.
Oh, you can turn off fines as well, I think. Well, not all of them, but you can turn off the fines for.
Learn more at
What's it? Jumping the red lights, I think, in game.
And from the listeners who support this NPR station.
NPR's election coverage will.
I would say the sun looks a bit better in the sky. Get a nice update like the sky and a bit of the lighting. It's pretty cool though.
The first primary of 2024 is just weeks away. Support independent journalism that serves the public. Donate to this station.
How big is the new map, by the way? It's pretty big. It's.
Relies on listener support.
I think it's. Oh, look at those rays as well. That's pretty nice.
At Public Radio Tulsa.
I think it's double. Yeah, where's map?
Support for Public Radio
Tulsa there we go.
Is provided by TSAT.
I think it's like double.
Reducing tobacco use, with the reminder that exposure.
Again, I've got mods on as well, so
to cause lifelong health
if you
problems
ignore
and
from
is especially
here,
harmful to growing children.
So it's like
more at tobaccostopswithme.com.
I think we're just out of it actually. We're heading into Colorado.
University of Tulsa, Public Radio 81.
But yeah, it's like this square.
WGS HD1 Tulsa.
Roughly. So it's a bit bigger than Oklahoma City, which is like.
Young women as lawyers. It opened doors for
them. Sandra Day O'Connor, the pioneering first female Supreme Court justice, has
It's
died.
probably as long as Oklahoma City, but
career this Friday, December 1st, on All Things
I
Considered
don't
from
know,
NPR
a
News.
quarter more map, I guess, at least. Oh god, it's Montrose, that's in Scotland.
Kelly, this hour we speak to Commerce Secretary Gina Raimondo.
Well,
I
heck, in
asked
all
how
the
she
places.
views China's influence on the world stage.
A growing China, which plays by the rules, is a good thing for China, a good thing for America, and a good thing for the world.
Later, a look at Israel's
First win radio against South Africa.
administrative
Yeah, get me one with,
detention.
was it Zulu, Afrikaans, the 10
secret
other
by
languages as well. We need one for each language, you know. Like,
And what are the key ingredients to a good Christmas movie?
First, the news.
Live from NPR News in Washington, I'm Jack Spear. The White House says
no, not too late for me. It's just 1 a.m. for me. I just woke up. What?
to re-enter Gaza. NPR's Franco Ordonez reports the number of deliveries will be reduced.
White House spokesman John Kirby said Israel has agreed to resume allowing truck deliveries through at the urging of the United States.
They've certainly said they're going to reduce that, but it looks like we're going to be able to. Looks like we're going to be able to resume it, probably in terms of dozens of trucks versus hundreds.
What was the right?
He called it a good sign, but added that U.S. officials, including Secretary of State Anthony Blinken, are pressing the Israelis to restore the amount of aid being delivered to the levels happening during the temporary ceasefire. During the pause in fighting, about 208 trucks a day have been entering Gaza. Humanitarian groups say much more is needed. Franco Ordonez, NPR News.
Attending the COP28 climate summit in Dubai.
Oh, so 1 a.m. where you are, okay.
Harris is expected to face a
Oh wow, we found them all.
that includes trying to demonstrate U.S. environmental leadership.
I didn't
under
know
President
they
Joe
had cameos from, you know, GTA Online
will also
people.
meet with
That's
regional
interesting.
leaders to try to push forward efforts
Or
to shape the
GTA
next phase of the
characters.
Israel-Hamas war. Harris will only have a small window to carry out her goals.
Soon we're going to find a Franklin, a Michael, a Trevor.
Ukraine's parliament
A
appeared to
Leicester.
signal it supports postponing elections due to be held next year until
Oh, sorry,
after
sure, okay.
the war ends. NPR's Joanna Kakissis reports from Kyiv there are concerns about security as Russian forces continue to attack.
So here you go. You get some nice news about the Russia trying to invade Ukraine again.
After the
You
lifting
can have
of
that.
martial law, which won't
Go
come
to sleep too.
until the war ends. Presidential and parliamentary
It's like a fairy tale.
elections
It's like
were
a
due to
what's
be
it, a
held
lullaby?
in
You
March
know?
2024. In an interview with NPR in September, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said he could support a vote if the logistics logistics were worked out. But he changed his mind after Ukrainians strongly opposed the idea, saying elections would distract from winning back
GTA
land
drifted
now
with that
occupied
cargo.
by Russia.
Yes.
In an interview on Friday with the Associated Press,
Oh, we can go
Zelensky
this way.
also said that a counteroffensive launched in spring
Oh no, I need
had,
to go.
quote, not achieved
Oh, they counted that as
desired
small.
results.
What?
Joanna
Oh, God.
Kisses, NPR
Game's
News.
confused about small
Federal
roads. It
Reserve Chair
feels
Jerome
like
Powell did not declare victory in the war on inflation.
it's
today,
decided
but
small
not
roads is
to
also
indicate that
routes
any
which
more
just
hikes in
take
short-term
an
interest
outside
rates
road.
are
That's
imminent.
it.
Speaking at Spelman College in Atlanta, Powell said inflation is slowing, leading to a rise in consumer prices outside food and energy of just 2.5% over the past
pretty gorgeous.
6 months. Stocks closed broadly higher in part on Powell's comments today. The Dow gained 294 points, and the session at 36,245. The Nasdaq rose 78 points. You're listening to NPR.
This is a new handy model in GTA.
And this is KWGS News on Public Radio Tulsa. It's 5:04. I'm Ben Abrams. State Superintendent Brian Walters.
Oh, is this still an Oklahoma one? Have we just had more? Was it news stations just because of Oklahoma? Feels like all the ones that have been added from Oklahoma.
Don't perform up to par.
Currently, test scores do not determine a school district's accreditation status, and districts can be designated on any of the 4 different levels
So you know it's
of
going to go right.
before revocation. Walter's plan would require at least 50% of
We're going
district
into the
students
sun.
score above the basic threshold in English and math on state tests. If districts fail to meet that number, they receive an accreditation deficiency and must increase their scores by 5% over the following school year. If they fail to do that, they could receive harsher demotions.
Failure is not an option.
See, at least someone's using the sprinklers at the right time, like at night, you know, when it's nice and dry as well. Not when it's pouring down with rain, like in Dakar.
Public comment for 60 days before being voted on by the board. Then they go through the legislative
Oh, in
process,
WRC.
or
Was it in
the governor can
WRC?
issue an executive order to enact them. For State Impact, I'm Beth Wallace.
Tulsa Public Schools was also much discussed at yesterday's State Board of Education meeting, with the board calling
missed the radio
to
news.
identify low-performing schools to possibly close. Mostly cloudy skies predicted tonight.
I'll
with a
pay
low
for that.
around 35 degrees. Tomorrow, mostly sunny with a high near 58. Stay tuned for the rest of the forecast.
Weird, unusual seeing you
Right
play
here
slow
on
plays
KWGS
game.
News on Public Radio 89.5.
I mean, I think it's meant to be slow paced, but you know, we're trying to, you know, quicken it up a bit. Still hitting everything as well.
Advancing a transformative approach to
Gotta keep
justice that is
consistent on this channel, you know.
community-led, restorative, and racially just. Learn more at publicwelfare.org. And the John D. and Catherine T. MacArthur Foundation at macfound.org.
Let's yank the handbrake. No.
Mostly cloudy skies tonight with a low around 35 degrees. Tomorrow, mostly sunny with a high near 58. Tomorrow night, mostly clear with a low
Well, you should have
around
sped up,
34.
Copper.
Moving
What
into
the hell?
Sunday,
Fining us
sunny
for being
with a high
slow.
near 59
Ridiculous.
degrees. Wind gusts as high as 20 miles an hour. Sunday night, mostly clear with a low around 35 and the same wind gusts. Moving into next
what we
week,
got ahead?
Monday, sunny with a high near 57
I cannot
degrees.
see.
And Monday
Goddamn
night,
truck.
mostly clear with a low around 39.
This is All Things Considered from NPR News. I'm Mary Louise Kelly.
And I'm Juana Summers. Retired Supreme Court Justice Sandra Day O'Connor died today at the age of 93. She was the first woman to serve as a justice on the Supreme Court, and her tenure lasted a quarter of a century on the nation's highest court.
FM. I drive it.
After her retirement, she became
I
an
drive
outspoken
past it if I
critic
go
of
to
what she viewed as
Centurion.
modern threats to judicial independence.
Oh, what is it like on
And
the
paralegal affairs correspondent Nina Totenberg
well, outskirts
has
of
this
Centurion?
remembrance.
During her tenure on the Supreme Court,
I should try and get a
Sandra
local
O'Connor was
radio
called
from
the
here then.
most
Get that
powerful
on there.
woman
Get
in
like
America.
Solent FM.
Because of her position at the center of a court that was so closely divided on so many major questions, she often cast the
You can listen to
deciding
dodgy
vote
music
in
from
cases
the
involving abortion,
80s and
affirmative action,
90s, which
national
they
security,
never move out
campaign
of.
finance reform, separation of church and state, states' rights, and of course, in the case
I
that
know
decided the
70s and 80s, so
2000
they go back
election,
further
Bush
actually.
versus Gore. Her retirement allowed President Bush to appoint a far more conservative justice
That's
in her
in
place,
Kit
and that
Carson,
appointment tilted the court in a
which again I'm sure
decidedly
is
more
just
conservative
a person's
direction.
name.
O'Connor's retirement was the last step in a career that often had to balance
Oh,
family
Phaedra
and career.
paying half my
In
fine.
2005,
Thank you.
O'Connor's
They've
husband
leveled
was
up as
suffering
well.
from Alzheimer's disease, and when the ailing Chief Justice, William Rehnquist, told her that he was putting off his retirement, O'Connor decided that with her husband's health declining, she could not wait and risk the possibility that the court would have 2 vacancies at once.
I don't like all these coppers like hiding in the fields and it's like by the side of the road.
And the Chief Justice died weeks later. She stayed on for another 6 months while the confirmation hearings proceeded, and in a cruel twist of fate, her husband's health took such a precipitous
Believe it or not, I have
turn
played. Oh, you
that he had
played
to be
this
placed
game
in a
since
home.
release. I've
O'Connor
never
went
had
on her
one
last
ticket in
day
the
on the
entire
bench,
game. No, I don't
but she
believe
went
you.
on to lead a multifaceted
You mean you
life,
drive
most
normally in
notably
this game,
crisscrossing the
remake?
United States,
What the hell?
crusading against threats to judicial independence. Sandra Day O'Connor spent her early life riding horses and roping steers on the Lazy Bee, a
To be fair, this is
250
probably me
square
driving
mile
normally
cattle
anyway.
ranch
I'll
owned
be
by her parents on the Arizona-New Mexico border. At age 10, she was sent away to school, and at age 16, she enrolled at Stanford.
You heard the
eventually
Gand,
graduating from law school, third in her class.
Nick knocks Zimbabwe out of the qualifier. What, out of the cricket qualifier? That can't be
After
right.
every job door was closed in her
rugby
face,
qualifier?
a desperate O'Connor finally made an offer to the San Mateo County Attorney, an offer she hoped he would not be able to refuse.
T20, what?
A very long letter.
Oh my god, are Zimbabwe that rubbish now? Because no one can play for them.
I would be
Like,
helpful to him in the office, and offering to work for nothing if that was necessary.
In the beginning, it was, but she soon was put on
oh, who's
salary,
literally
and
playing
when
for
she
them?
and her
Because
husband
the
John
what's it,
moved to
the best
Arizona,
player Taylor
she
retired a
continued
couple years
practicing
back.
law, stopping only when a dearth of
They tried to bring
babysitters
back,
forced a 5-year
was it
hiatus to
Irvine?
raise her 3 sons. Soon she was a figure
Not
to
the
be
good
reckoned
one,
with
the
in
brother.
Arizona's political
Like,
life.
I don't know
Elected to
who.
the state Senate, she quickly
I don't know
rose
who's
in the
left to play for
Republican ranks
them.
to become the majority leader, then was appointed a state trial judge and a state appellate court judge. By then it was 1981, and with the retirement of Justice Potter Stewart,
Sure, they're just
President
going to
Reagan
nick South
had a Supreme
Africans
Court
and make them
vacancy
play
to
for
fill.
them, you know.
Stewart's imminent retirement was known to only a
Or
few
from or
inside the
Botswana,
administration,
if they've got
and
cricket
there was
players.
initially something of a battle over whether the president should fulfill his campaign promise.
Half of
to appoint
Namibia
a
play
woman.
in South Africa.
Ken Starr, then an assistant to Attorney General William French Smith,
I was going to say they have. Oh, what's his name?
Reagan's campaign words carefully, concluding he had not made an ironclad pledge, and some
Oh, get out of it.
administration insiders urged the president to use this first appointment to name Robert Bork or some other conservative luminary to the High Court. But that was not to be, says Starr.
Where's the wait station?
Was not a word parser, and he felt that he had made a moral commitment to appoint.
Where was it? I
a
bet.
qualified woman to the Supreme
Yeah,
Court
Visa.
who's
That's
willing
it.
to,
Yeah.
etc., and that's what our marching orders were.
But back then, the list of qualified women with any conservative credentials at all was a short one.
It's like with
Starr
the
believes
Netherlands
that O'Connor's
having
name
most of the
was first
Aussies
suggested
and
by then Justice William Rehnquist,
some South Africans
a
as
fellow
well.
Arizonan and a classmate of O'Connor's at Stanford. She soon won the nod from President Reagan.
So today, I'm pleased to announce that upon completion of all the necessary checks by the Federal Bureau
Is the
of
DLC
Investigation,
worth the moolah?
I will send to the Senate the
I guess it
nomination
depends
of
if you
Judge
like
Sanford
this,
Day
because it's just
O'Connor
more of the
of
same,
Arizona
basically. Like,
Court of Appeals for confirmation
feels like
as
Kansas
an
is.
Associate Justice of the United States Supreme Court.
It feels
She
like.
is truly a person for all seasons.
I haven't explored it enough, I
Judge
guess,
O'Connor
to make an honest assessment. But yeah, it's just more of the same, but it's just more America, Middle America. Like,
Extremely happy and honored to have been nominated by President
so yeah, I guess it
Reagan
just depends if you just want it for the,
United States Supreme Court.
complete the collection,
O'Connor
really.
acknowledged that her appointment was a quote affirmative act.
I mean, you could probably wait until they release the next DLC.
But
I
she
imagine
won
there's
quick
probably going to be
confirmation,
sales in
her
the next
only
month, of
opposition
course,
coming
with
from
the end of the
right-to-life
year.
groups suspicious that she would not vote to overrule
And there's
Roe
like
versus
Chinese
Wade.
New Year in like
Those fears
February
would
as well,
eventually
so
be realized,
in
but it
March.
would take many years. Once on the court,
So you could probably
O'Connor's
wait a
main
couple of months and
concern,
it'd be
she later said,
cheaper.
was whether she could do the job.
But it is like
If I
£10
stumbled
if you
badly,
buy
she
it now,
said,
like
it would make life
$9.99.
much more difficult for women. As it turned out, of course, O'Connor's appointment gave a huge boost to women in
It's
law.
all Denver, 90 miles away. We're not far away then.
I was confirmed and on the court.
But yeah, it's probably worth the wait, I would
States
reckon, if you're
across
not.
the country started putting more women on. than
If you
had
don't
ever
play this a
been the
lot.
case.
If you play it a lot,
Supreme
yeah, definitely worth adding to a collection and just filling out the map a bit.
Acceptance of young women as lawyers.
It's probably worth more having the, the farm machinery DLC, the special machinery one. Because that's half the price, and it adds lots more different stuff to the, you know, equip and deliver. That's probably worth it more for the price at the moment. But
age discrimination law was unconstitutional.
I don't think we've actually delivered much. Actually, we've only delivered like one thing with that, unfortunately. For you, 200 rand. It's Minecraft DLC.
On the subject of racial discrimination and affirmative
Some
action,
areas feel like that, but then again, I've got mods running as well. I think some of the mods are filled into that and just endless road.
In the 80s and 90s, she wrote landmark court decisions limiting the use of affirmative action.
But yeah, I think
for
we're in
minority
Colorado
contractors.
now, even though
And
I've
she
missed
wrote
the
the court's
sign.
1993 decision invalidating the use of race as the predominant
It's 12
factor
years, I
in
remember
drawing
correctly. Yeah, it's
majority
probably
black
just.
congressional districts. But in 2003, O'Connor wrote the court's
I don't. I'd say it depends if you play it a lot. Probably worth it. If you don't, just wait for the sale in a couple of months.
Using race as a factor in college and graduate school admissions.
Such diversity promotes
I mean, it's worth playing the game anyway without the DLCs. The amount they've like,
increasingly heterogeneous
I wouldn't say like
workforce
added, but
for
what they've changed a bit with like the
responsible
lighting and stuff. It's
and
really
for the
cool.
legal
Oh come on, Ed! It's more than
In each of the race cases,
1,200.
well-trodden path for her.
I've been
Decide the
fined
case before you,
£5
make
grand
as
on
few
this
broad
road
and
alone.
sweeping
Come
rules as
on,
possible,
got to pay for
and
my
leave
fines.
the door open for future change in a different set of circumstances. In 2004, she walked a similar careful line in the court's first enemy combatant
To
case.
be fair, it's probably not
when
long
she
until
wrote
they
a key
release.
opinion
What's it,
declaring that
Nebraska
a
as
state
well?
of war is
That's
not
probably
a
coming
blank check for
February,
the
March
president
time, I
when
imagine.
it comes to the rights of the
Because they seem to be
nation's
releasing it
citizens.
every.
Due process demands that
Was
a
it a few
United
months
States
now?
citizen
Seeing if they expanded
held
their
in the
team,
United
which is pretty cool.
States as an enemy combatant must be given
Go
a
to
meaningful
Mississippi.
opportunity to contest the factual
I'll be here
basis
all
for
night.
that detention.
Unfortunately, I do have to sleep soon because I've got work tomorrow.
In
So.
no area, though, was
Oh, he's done it
more
again. No,
careful
there's not a
and
small
successful
road.
at
Oh
carving
my
out a
god.
middle
Alright.
ground than on questions
Whatever.
involving abortion. When she joined the court, a woman's right to an abortion was spelled out in Roe v. Wade as a relatively absolute right to privacy. But less than 2 years after joining the court, O'Connor dissented from a major extension of Roe, saying that in her view, a state could regulate abortions unless those regulations imposed an undue burden on a woman's
Oh,
right
so
to
she could have
choose.
codified
6
raid
years
but instead.
later, her
When I
separate
get it.
concurring
Nice.
opinion in an abortion case allowed more state restrictions, but made it clear that she had deprived the court's 4 conservatives of a 5th vote to overrule Roe v. Wade. In 1992, the issue was back before the court, and O'Connor, joined this time by Justices Souter and Kennedy, voted to sustain what they called the core holding of Roe.
Oh my god, almost
right
flipped
to
it.
an abortion, but using O'Connor's undue burden test.
Go to Newsday. I've been through Newsday. Literally been through it. Nebraska and Arkansas is next, yeah. And then they don't release dates. To be fair, they didn't announce the release date for Kansas till a couple of weeks before it came out, so.
We reaffirm the constitutionally
don't have to
protected
turn around.
liberty of the woman to decide to have an abortion before the fetus attains viability.
That's how you brake in this vehicle. You have to use the train gates, you know.
Interference from the state.
8 years later, she provided the 5th and
Yeah, I'm interested
deciding
to see
vote,
which way they
this time
go with the
invalidating
DLC
a
though, because they
so-called
could
partial
go
birth abortion law.
north and do like the
Statute, she said,
Dakotas
provided
and
no exception to preserve
was it
the health of the
Minnesota and do
mother,
that,
and thus
or they
imposed
could
an
go
undue burden.
across the south and do
Within a year of her
Louisiana
departure from the court, however, a
and
new and
the
more
Mississippi
conservative court
and
reached the opposite conclusion and upheld a federal
I think
ban
I was in
on
the south,
so-called
like
partial
Georgia
birth
and
abortions.
Tennessee and all
It
that.
was a pattern that was to repeat itself in other areas of the law. When she was appointed to the Supreme Court, Sandra Day O'Connor knew she would be a role model for women. She
Coming with
persevered
me.
even through a bout with breast cancer. For a year she wore a wig, looked drained and wan, but never missed a court day. She presided over a period in American law when women moved from being anomalies
I don't know how I get
the
fined.
majority of the graduates
I
in many
literally drive
major
like a model
American law
citizen.
schools.
Alright.
And she left a profound mark on the history of the Supreme Court and the nation.
Oh wow, this is actually the end. Oh my god, I didn't realise we were in Denver. Not. Oh, nice. So I go through here. How many are you going to do? What do you mean, how many are you going to do?
This is All Things Considered from NPR News.
What music you're playing? I'm playing nice,
And you're
relaxing
listening
music.
to
Those that you play.
KWGS News on Public Radio Tulsa. It's 5:18.
All right, we'll do
I'm
some
Ben Abrams.
epic parking
A
to
culinary
end things
variety
because yeah, I've
show
just noticed the
featured
time I do actually have
award-winning
to
chefs and writers at
go to bed,
B'nai Avuna
unfortunately.
Synagogue last night. KWGS's Elizabeth Caldwell has more.
The event was sponsored by Magic City Books and the University of Tulsa. Among the featured speakers was Indian writer Siddhartha Deb. Deb is known for being critical of Hinduism. He said he was 22 when his father died, and according to custom, that meant his mother should become a vegetarian. But that didn't quite work for his family.
Gangster rap he
Very clear, even as a 22-year-old, that my mother would not.
You know it, Ramek. You know what I like.
That I saw as archaic, patriarchal, gendered, oppressive, violent, and my mother actually doesn't follow that, and she actually does eat fish and meat, and she is 80 years old and in great health, and we went out this summer in Calcutta.
Oh, okay, I'm stuck over a bar. Yeah, I might
vegetarian meal together.
Other speakers included Tom Colicchio of Top Chef fame, who described his upbringing in Elizabeth, New Jersey. To which the panelists contributed. We must note, TU holds the broadcasting license for KWGS. For KWGS News, I'm Elizabeth Caldwell.
You're listening to KWGS News on Public Radio 89.5.
There we go, we're free, finally.
Support for Public Radio Tulsa is provided by Philbrook Museum of Art,
Alright, so I have to
presenting
park
Festival
here.
2023, a family holiday experience with many lights and many nights to visit, November 24th to December 30th. More about visiting Oklahoma's Villa Philbrook at philbrook.org/calendar.
This is All Things Considered from NPR News. I'm Mary Louise Kelly.
And I'm Juana Summers. Hostilities between Israel and Hamas resumed today as the week-long ceasefire came to an end.
What are you two
During
doing? Gossiping at 12 and 12 night?
105 hostages captured by
midnight?
Hamas were freed in exchange for 240 Palestinian prisoners.
Alright,
held
see
in
you tomorrow,
Israeli
Brayton, for
However, even
what
with
should be
those
some
hundreds of
epic
Palestinians
Dakar
released,
stage design.
the overall number of Palestinians taken into Israeli custody has increased since the start of the war, including around 2,500 who are held without any formal charges under a policy known as administrative detention. Here to help us understand more about the controversial policy is Philip Luther. He's a senior research and policy advisor for Amnesty International. Welcome to All Things Considered.
Thanks very much indeed.
Can you just start by helping us understand
I hope this
exactly
trailer's not too
what
long for it to be
administrative detention
recognised.
is, and also
no,
how
no,
extensively
that way,
it's
that
used
way.
by the Israeli military?
Sure, so administrative detention is a form of detention whereby individuals are detained by the state without any intent to prosecute them in a trial. And they're held on the basis of secret security information that the detainee
Oh, you
and their
mean
lawyer
bullshit?
cannot
Okay.
review. Israel has been using this form of detention since its occupation of the West Bank and the Gaza Strip, so back to 1967.
As I'm hearing you say that the secret security information, as you put it, is something that even a person who is detained and their lawyer is unable to review, then does the Israeli military ever give justification at all for these detentions?
No, except for very brief explanations that they are being held on security grounds. And it's important to understand, this is a military system, effectively. The detainee is brought before a military judge. The military judge can impose normally it's a 6-month administrative detention order, and it's up to that military officer
Oh, what?
to then
Come
decide
on, I've got like more than half in.
detention is extended, and it often is, up to a year, sometimes up to 2 years and beyond.
What types of conditions are detainees held under?
Well, the first thing to say is that detainees are held in
We'll do a
Israeli
new
prisons in Israel. And in Israel,
Nah, it's
their
fine.
families usually have a major
It's meant to be
problem.
broken, isn't it?
And so that in itself is a cruel system and exacerbates the conditions. Now, the situation has been exacerbated by The
Oh my
Israeli
God, I've gone even
authorities
further
have
out.
a
What the
state of
hell?
emergency in prisons since hostilities started in October. So that has given Israeli authorities in prisons virtually unrestrained powers to hold detainees in overcrowded cells and impose, in some cases, collective punishment measures such as cutting off water or
Why is it going
electricity
that
to their
way?
cells.
I mean, we're obviously having this conversation
I'm so
in the middle
confused.
of an
Why are you
ongoing
going that way?
conflict between Israel and Hamas, and
I
as
want
we
you to
pointed
go.
out, hundreds of Palestinians have been detained
Oh no, I want you to
since
go right.
October
I'm turning
7th.
left. Okay, that
But
may be
there
why.
are those who might argue that Israel has the right to detain people that they believe are a threat to them, especially during a war. How would you respond to that?
Israel does indeed have the right and the duty to protect its citizens, and not only its citizens, but Palestinians who live in areas that are controlled by Israel. So there's no question about that. But these are people who are being held on grounds that they cannot challenge. And it's not only that that's the problem, it's the fact that it's discriminatory. I mean, one of the major concerns in terms of security in the West Bank is Israeli settlers who are then attacking Palestinians, in some cases aided and abetted by Israeli security forces.
In some
They are not
cases,
being
you sure
subjected
about
to
that?
administrative
Not
detention.
all.
In some cases, they're not
Oh,
being
let me-
subjected to any form of scrutiny, and that's why there's such a
Oh
problem.
my God, this is
That's
not working.
Philip
Is it?
Luther of Amnesty International.
I need
Thank
to
you.
straighten up.
Thank you very much indeed.
President Biden's re-election campaign is ramping up efforts to draw a contrast to former President Trump. Trump is the prohibitive frontrunner in the race to be the Republican nominee. Polls show there is malaise among voters about the idea of a 2020 rematch that no one seems to want. And as NPR senior White House correspondent Tamara Keith reports, Biden's team is working to break through it.
On the Saturday after Thanksgiving, when not a lot of people were
Oh
paying
God, I
attention,
think we got it.
former President Trump posted on his social media site that Republicans should
Finally.
never give up on repealing and replacing Obamacare.
Oh.
It would be easy for something
All right,
like
there
this
we
to
go.
get
Totally
lost
worth
amongst
doing
the
that
torrent
job.
of
So
memes
good
and
work.
complaints about prosecutors and judges. Trump posts at all hours.
All worth
But
it for
Biden and his
$7
team
grand.
weren't about to let that happen.
And my predecessors,
Oh.
once again, God love him, call for cuts that could rip away health insurance.
All right, I think I'll call it a night with that.
That was
Magnificent
Monday at the White
parking,
House. A
parking job. Tightly done first time. No having to reverse back and forth at all. And no damaged trucks at all. All right. No trucks were harmed in the making of this stream tonight. Just want to make that clear. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow with Dakar Desert Rally, as it's going to be hopefully another chill stream, as we'll be doing the roadbook editor. We're going to make a really long stage. Hope it doesn't take all night, but we're going to try and do that for the regular time tomorrow. And then I'll be back with actual racing on Sunday with the Rally on the Budget clubs in WRC, which is great fun in Kenya. Hope we can actually make it to the end in Indonesia in the kit cars. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the return of American Trucks, and that was actually, yeah, that was really nice. As I said, I was hoping we explore a bit more of Kansas rather than just the northern part, but it's just more America. Like, it's not, I don't know how to describe it, if it's like more unique than, so like Oklahoma and stuff, or it's just carrying on. Like, I don't know that part of America too well, but it was nice fun driving around it, especially with the mods as well. It seems like it had quite a few kind of like towns or cities as well onto it, like some really small areas, so that's really nice as well. But I'll be back with American Trucks, and I don't know when though. Hopefully I have another stream of it like before the end of the year. I'll try and do that. Same with Euro Truck Sim as well, because we've had, of course, the Balkans released this year. But they are trying to rework quite a few areas of the map. So, like, I was going to try to rework Switzerland last time. Some parts of Germany they've done. Trying to rework Britain as well, because Britain's not badly that great in the game. So, yeah, I can't wait for especially release of Britain as well, because it's been reworked. But yeah, we'll try and check out the Balkans as well for the end of the year as well. So there'll be lots more trucking, no doubt. But thanks for watching all. Hope you have a good morning, night, evening, wherever you are. And I will see you all next time. Bye.